What's up, family? It's Isaiah Curry. You been looking raggedy lately? Cause you having trouble finding the right products for your beautiful melanated bodies? Skin so ashy you look albino? Head so dry and nappy you can start a fire with it?
When's the last time somebody comes in here?
Well, look no further, family, because we got you covered over here at Night and Day Shopping Network. We teamed up with other black entrepreneurs to bring you the best self-care products for us melanated brothers and sisters. And don't feel left out, white people. You can use them too. All the products are all natural and chemical free. We got some raw shea and cocoa butters, body washes, coconut hair conditioners, yucca root shampoo, gift boxes, and gel and oil for your hair locks. All from black-owned companies. It's way better than that crap from Walmart and the dollar store. Shit. So click the link in the description box below and go get you some at nightanddaynetmarket.com.
Yeah.
Shit.
What up, Curry gang?
What in the hell is going on out here?
Y'all know we had to come touch on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I guess it's a situation.
I mean, yeah, well, you know, it's a, you know, everybody else talking about it in the media, but we going, you know, how we come from our different perspective about these situations. You know what I mean?
Y'all know what to do if y'all haven't already. Make sure y'all click that like button.
And shout out where you from. Let's get it.
Detroit, what up?
Get your notebooks. About to take y'all to class. Right?
Atlanta, what up?
Atlanta. What's going on? What's going on? We see y'all in the building. It's popping. Los Angeles, what's going on? Brooklyn, DMV, Indianapolis, what's going on? Florida.
Love. Mississippi, what up? Indiana, what up? 313.
What up?
Queens, New York, what up?
Yup.
Alabama, what up?
Florida.
Pittsburgh, what up?
Vegas.
STL, what up?
Somebody else in here today. All right. Kentucky.
Texas, Central Florida, Houston, what up?
All right. New York, Miami. Yep. What's up, Maryland? What's up, Cleveland, Ohio? What's up, North Carolina? What's going on? What's up, Blacksburg, Virginia? What's going on? 305 in the building. ATL in the building. North Philly in the building. What up, North? Baltimore, what up? 301 in the building. Austin in the building. Norfolk
South
in the
Carolina.
building. Cali in the building. You know what I'm saying? Detroit's in the building. 757 in the building. Somebody had Tupac. Connecticut in the building. Tupac in the building. 703 in the building. Arizona in the building. St. Louis in the building. You know what I mean?
Indianapolis, what up?
Let's get it.
Let's smash that like button if you're just coming in.
Yes, hit that like button if you're coming in.
In case
NYC,
you guys haven't.
Jersey, VA, 210.
All right, now. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, what up? Tucson, Arizona, what up? Syracuse, New York,
St.
what
Louis
up?
Again. Yeah, y'all in here tonight.
What up? Yeah.
Milwaukee, Chi-Town. Yo, y'all in here. Let's get it.
It's time to talk about these goddamn monarchs.
Yup. Now, y'all see the title.
DL
Hughley says, whoever's making fun of the Queen Elizabeth death lacks humanity.
Yeah, like the monarchs was definitely into humanity, right? Sarcasm.
Right.
Yeah, they love humanity. The monarchs loved humanity, didn't they, y'all?
Right.
They
you know,
this is just another nigga trying to get into the inner circle, like Rick Ross when he went to Buckingham Park. I couldn't get a seat at the table. They wouldn't let me in the gate, but they gave me a lobster dinner though.
This nigga up here at DL, he like Sanford son. Elizabeth,
He
I'm
trying.
coming to join you, honey. This nigga, man.
Nigga going trying to get in the inner circle and gonna end up as they goddamn dinner.
All right.
That's thing they be serving up DL Hughley sandwiches. Fucking around with these niggas.
Yeah.
Fuck around with they be carving up this nigga like a goddamn Thanksgiving turkey. Nigga gonna fuck around the next day make sandwiches out of this nigga.
This nigga talking about some whoever making fun of the queen.
Leftovers and shit.
Man, people going to do that regardless, man. People from this country, people from our own country, they gonna
I
talk.
have no idea
You know what I'm saying?
why these celebrities be trying to get in the inner circles of the royal family. They don't give two shits about none of y'all niggas. Y'all are peasants to them. But are y'all? We actually got some, some other info to get y'all a little bit later on.
Yep.
But for right now, y'all niggas is just peasants to them.
Yeah.
All right. Just for right now, just surface level, y'all niggas is peasants. All right. I don't know why DL trying to talk highly of these people, but they don't give two shits about him or anybody else.
They damn sure don't.
But let's get into what this nigga DL Hughley said.
So in case you missed it,
here's the clip.
People aren't celebrating, but they're not necessarily sad.
I think that anybody who holds the idea that you can't be sad for somebody when they pass on, I think is lacks a level of humanity that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can hold two ideas in your head. I'm not a monarchist, but I can see that. Even if you ain't a queen, you don't want a queen. Somebody lost their grandmother and their father and their mother. Somebody lost a dear family member. So it really gets cloying when people can't even scrounge up a modicum of compassion for somebody.
Yeah.
I think that I think it shows the kind of the lack of humanity that we kind of.
This nigga wants to talk.
Nigga said the lack of humanity.
Ain't this the same nigga that was happy that they was gunning people down who was coming outside for COVID down on one of those Asian countries? What was it, Thailand? One of those, and he was, they should get gunned down. They shouldn't be outside. What happened to the humanity then? This nigga just talking this shit because these celebrities be trying to get into the inner circles of these monarchs.
I went to Buckingham Palace to try to get in. They ain't let the boss in. But they appointed me to a restaurant for fresh lobster.
And they told the boss that he could pick the lobsters that he want.
They told the boss he could pick any type of lobster he wanted. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga.
This ain't gonna get you into their inner circle.
They ain't gonna get you, nigga, unless you summit like they did Beyonce. Well, they summit Beyonce, right? And Michael Obama. They summoned them, right?
Yeah, they summoned them. And the husbands just happened to come along.
Yeah, the husbands came along. Right.
The Jay-Z's and all. Yeah. I mean, dog, you might as well don't do it. This is not going to get you into their inner circle. First of all, they probably won't even see this.
Nope.
That's number one. They ain't gonna give a shit about what you got to say about humanity and all that. They don't care about that.
Right.
If they was gonna invite this nigga to Buckingham Palace, he would be the entree. His black ass would be the entree. It'd be poached DL Hughley up in that bitch.
Well, I guess they they don't have no reason for this nigga. This ain't the nigga they have a reason for.
Unless they was gonna cook this nigga to eat him. That would be the only reason why they would invite this nigga to dinner as the entree.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get no brownie points for talking like this, DL Hughley. We just letting you know. You're not going to get no brownie points. This nigga going to end up, under one of them silver platters where he lift the goddamn thing up and this nigga head going to be sitting on there. And they going to have a goddamn apple in his mouth. And it's going to be roasted DL. All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're not getting in their inner circle, fam, unless they're going to be shitting you out later. All right? All right. We got that out of the way. So moving on.
Moving along.
So I guess y'all heard that, the queen, finally died, 96 years old or whatever. And her son, Prince Charles, this nigga already in his late 70s or mid 70s or something. He's taking over the so-called throne.
Right.
Which we know is a bunch of BS. These niggas ain't the monarchs or nothing. They basically using stolen relics,
stolen everything,
stolen knowledge, stolen country, stolen throne, stolen everything.
Yep, pretty much.
And they own people don't even respect them anymore.
Nah.
They did so much mass genocide and so much colonialism, going around killing off all the people who had the information, the true knowledge and information,
colonizing
and
domesticating the whole damn planet.
There you go. I mean, it was rumored that crown over there makes $100 million a day.
Yeah.
On a bad day, they make $100 million.
They own all the resources.
They own the British of Columbia. They own the District of Columbia. They own Great Britain.
Canada.
They own. Yeah, that's British Columbia. Canada is British Columbia.
Yeah.
They own most of the islands, if not all of the islands.
Yep.
They own a big portion.
The Africa.
Yeah.
South Africa. Uganda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They own all the diamond mines.
Mm-hmm. There you
They
go.
own all the gold mines.
There you go. Yeah, so I mean, that humanity shit, I don't know about that, because them along with the Vatican and along with the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the World Health Organization and all them type people, Trilateral Commission and all that stuff, all them together, they own the world.
Yep.
They create policy.
Yep.
And out of that policy, a lot of suffering and poverty and wars and sicknesses is produced. You know what I'm saying? A lot of out of all of that. So I don't know what D.L. Hughley talking about, some humanity. But then again, like we told y'all niggas, it's the masses' fault. Cause all them companies all them damn corporations and secret societies I just mentioned, that's less than 1% of the population. All right, so they telling the billions of niggas what to do, and the billions of niggas is listening. So at the end of the day, it's the masses' fault. All right, it's the masses' fault.
Y'all can turn that pyramid upside down.
Turn that pyramid upside down. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the power is really at the bottom. That's the trick. The power is not at the top of the pyramid. The power is at the bottom. You know
I'm telling you right now, what we saying is not politically incorrect. I mean, it's not politically correct. People is probably going to back away from us for talking like this.
Yep.
We ain't like we give a shit anyway, because we're not celebrities, nor are we around celebrities in any inner circle. But what's funny about these celebrities, they always trying to get into the inner circle of these monarchs.
And you got to think about it.
You're not invited.
And then you got to think about it too. The celebrities is going to watch what we say, because they can't talk like we talk.
Hell no.
They gonna want to listen to what we gotta say, because we saying the shit that they never gonna say. You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
So they have to watch niggas like us
and say, yeah, they get to say what we can't say. It's a lot of them that's probably watching us is like, yeah, say it. Yeah, we saying it.
T.I. talked about
y'all niggas need to stand up and say
prime example. T.I. talked about the MK Ultra shit, and then he deleted off his page the next minute.
Yep.
The nigga can't talk like the nigga tried to, but he can't talk like we talking.
Can't do it.
He can't do it.
Y'all don't understand how y'all gotta understand how weak these controllers are right now. All people have to do is just stand up against this. If you had a good 100 million people standing up against this, they will collapse. They are at their weakest right now because it's at a cusp. We're at a cusp between whether they going to completely take over with this digital age or the people is going to take over. See, and this is the perfect time. This is the most information that we've been able to get all at once in a long time on this planet. Y'all gotta understand the internet consolidated all the knowledge and information on the planet and it exposed these people. Now it's like God is telling us, this is your chance, people, masses, stand up. And if you don't stand up, guess what's going to happen? You're going to go further into slavery. Because once they fully implement the digital age, if the people ain't separate from them, y'all going to be under complete 100% lockdown.
Yep.
Everything is going to be everything is monitored now, but they can't implement it yet. The policies aren't in line yet. Because I tell you how the policies aren't in line yet. The policies aren't in line yet because we wouldn't even be able to be talking this shit right now.
Nope.
To you if the policies weren't in line yet. But they getting there.
It's
and y'all niggas is helping.
Other countries right now implemented their policies. They can't even talk about the governments like or kings and queens. Saudi. Yep.
It's only a matter of time.
Russia. You can't talk about Putin like that.
The masses are sleeping.
You gotta think about it. This is one of the last countries where the citizens still have gun rights. We still got them things, so that's another thing they don't want problems with because we still got them.
But you know that don't even matter.
But they don't even matter.
Yeah, stands up. It ain't nothing no army or military could do against billions of people.
That's true.
Without doing something to themselves. If you drop a bomb, you dropping a bomb on yourself too. You gotta understand these military forces is made up of the people. The government is made up of the people. These secret societies and organizations is less than 1% of the population. So the people really do have the power, but just don't realize it. You know why? Because we too divided.
Yeah, they bank on the divide and conquer.
Yeah,
that's been a whole model the whole time. They just repackage it, put it back out. You know what I'm saying? Under different things, under different agendas.
Yep. We are responsible for our own pain and suffering.
Well, the agenda's the same, but different faces pushing it. You know what I'm saying? But you notice something? They always push every agenda through the black community. Every agenda is pushed through the black community, and we fall for it every time.
And it's a reason for that. It's a reason why.
Yeah, break it down to them.
I don't think we're ready for that yet. You know what? Let's not even get into that yet. Let's get into what Snoop.
Yeah.
What Snoop was talking about.
Snoop. Yeah, Snoop Dogg
kicked me out the UK.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg basically saying when he had that murder charge, and he went to the UK to do a show. They was rooting to get him kicked out of there. Like, we don't want this guy here. He's a murderer. He's a gangster rapper. We don't want this guy here. And basically, he said the Queen vouched for him to stay. So let's get into what Snoop said.
They kicked me out the UK.
What?
Kicked this evil bastard out. Look at niggas' headlines.
They politically went at you? Oh.
That shit is documented. Nigga, they had a picture of me on the front. I had a handcuff on one of my hands. It's a picture I took.
Wow.
I had a handcuff on one of my hands. It was like one of them was on and the other one was off. I had my hands up like this. And they didn't like it. They was like, kick this evil bastard out.
What?
This is while I was fighting a murder case over there doing shows. So the perspective they had was, this nigga beat a murder case and he over here.
He over here turning up.
What a handcuff on with one of them out there. Like, I'll get this nigga out of here. But guess who came to my defense?
Who came?
Just take a guess.
No, was it the Prime Minister? No.
The Queen, nigga.
The Queen shut it down?
Queen said, this man has done nothing in our country. He can come.
Holy.
Queen, nigga.
Kaput.
We credited this video to DJ Who Kids podcast called Who Army. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Queen basically told Snoop he's done that wrong. he can come to this country and do his business.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why y'all think the Queen vouched for Snoop Dogg? Can anybody guess in the comments why the Queen would vouch for Snoop Dogg? Somebody so higher up in their monarchy, vouch for I'm saying a gangster rapper from America. Can anybody guess in the comments?
Somebody said both Satanists. Somebody said he's a snitch. He down with that Bole.
You gotta think about it. This is Snoop during the murder case. This is not this Snoop Dogg yet.
Yeah, it's not.
Somebody got it. Chiquita got it.
Chiquita got it.
Put it up on the screen.
Chiquita. Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
I don't know if a lot of people. I don't know if a lot of people's going to understand this information.
They work from the Dogg Star Energy,
which is the Sirius star system.
It's the Sirius star,
which is the brightest star in the sky, which is also considered the crown or the crown chakra.
Exactly.
Within inside this human, not human, but within inside this cosmic body that we're in. The Dogg Star,
Snoop
Sirius
Dogg
star
operates from the Dogg Star Energy,
as well as DMX.
Prince, what's her name? Her husband name?
Duke Phillip.
Duke Phillip died on the same day as DMX. DMX worked from the Dogg Star Energy. You need a DMX to get. They need a DMX to get to the other side. Look up the date. You can look up the date. Google the date right now and look at the date Prince Phillip died, and look at the date DMX died. The same day. They need a DMX to get to the other side, man, because they operate from the Dogg Star Energy. That's what they operate from.
The Sirius star system is the Dogg Star, y'all. It's actually the Sirius star constellation, which is the brightest star in the sky. They set their whole entire monarchy up based on the knowledge of the Sirius star system. If you look at now he's King Charles now.
King Charles.
If you look at his shield. If you look at his coat of arms,
the
top of the coat of arms is a dog at the top of his coat of arms. Matter of fact, let's get that up on the screen.
Yeah, pull that up. You got a picture of that?
Let's see.
Prince Phillip shield has a dog symbol on there.
Yeah.
Coat of arms has a dog symbol on there.
Actually, it's
Pete. Hey, y'all can go look up the date DMX died and Prince Phillip died. Y'all see it's the same date.
Nah, not Prince Phillip. Duke.
I mean,
Duke
wasn't
Phillip.
Duke.
Yeah, it was
Prince,
her husband.
I mean?
Yeah, it was her husband.
The Duke. I'm keeping Prince mixed up with her son. That's why. Once you find a picture, send it to me. I'll put it up on the screen. Exactly. They both died April 9th. Exactly. This ain't no coincidence, man.
And in case y'all didn't know, Anubis is a dog-faced deity from Egypt.
Yep.
It got like a human body. Anubis has a human body and a dog face as a jackal or some type of canine.
In his hands, he holds the scales because he weighs the heart on the scale next to feathers. Basically saying your heart needs to be light as a feather. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me see. Where's that John at?
So Phillip was basically riding off the energy of DMX.
The whole entire monarch is riding off the energy of of the Sirius star system.
Of the star series system, yup.
You gotta understand, a lot of people set a lot of these companies, corporations, and everything set they stuff up based on spiritual symbols that y'all might call demons, but it's not, or demons or satanic symbols, but they're not. They're not. They're not. They want y'all to believe. They want y'all to believe that they're satanic symbols, so you will curse yourselves.
That makes my blood boil every time I see people fall into that. Shoot, because at once we fell into that. Once we was on that kick. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that's part of the journey of waking up. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? These
are actually stolen. All their jewelry and everything is actually stolen relics from Kemet, or you call it Egypt. They set their whole, because you gotta understand, they called the Dogg star or Sirius star Osiris. And when you reach the Osiris consciousness, you're literally reaching the crown chakra. That's why whoever sits on the throne has a crown on their head. That crown represents the Sirius star system, which is the brightest system. Because you realize, if any of y'all know about chakras, you'll know that the crown chakra is white and glowing. It's a white glowing chakra.
Yep. That's why the scriptures mention about taking on Christ and receiving the crown.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? In the scripture.
Y'all gotta understand, Christianity was built around ancient Egyptian knowledge.
The Gnostics teachings.
If any of y'all ever actually, I know a lot of people who might be Christians in here, like, well, the Egyptians were evil and all that. But y'all remember, there was a time in Egypt where Joseph brought the knowledge to the Pharaoh when he interpreted his dreams, and the Pharaoh actually started setting up his whole entire kingdom based off the knowledge of Joseph.
Right.
That's what y'all have to understand. And at that time, it really wasn't called Egypt. It was called Kemet. The land of the black. Because there was a time on the planet where the paradigm shift was different. It was like the darker you were, the more elite the world seen you as. So all the images were different. All the pictures were of black men in power. Black men and women in power. All the apostles had dark skin. These figureheads that you see painted as white people now were painted as dark skinned people originally. But there was a revolution, because just like we want a revolution as black people against who we think who are oppressors as the white people, there was a revolution then of white people trying to overthrow darker skinned people, because it was like the darker you were, the more melanated you were, that's more power you held. And if y'all really want to do research, if you research a group called the Moors set up all the universities, including the university over there in England. What is it called? Somebody help me out.
Oh, you talking about the University of
Cambridge? They set up Cambridge University, and all the other universities sprung out of the Moors. And you gotta understand, the Moors literally held the knowledge that was passed down from Joseph, basically. And Joseph was literally a group of priests. That's what y'all have to understand, that too. And this priesthood were called the Essenes. They were the Essenes, and they were an esoteric group. So and that's where the original one that they called Christ came out of that. And these were dark-skinned people. Yeah, in Oxford, Cambridge and Oxford. They set up all the universities, y'all. They set up all the.
Yeah, I was about to say.
They literally set up the way that the monarchs now operate. They literally set up the whole entire regime of how the monarchs operate, how the Vatican operate. If you look at the first pope, if you guys look up the first pope of the Vatican was a dark-skinned man.
Yep.
That's what y'all have to understand. This information. But there was a revolution. See, they called it the Dark Ages. When the Dark Ages is when dark-skinned people or people from the land of Kemet ruled the world. That's where you see people like Mansa Musa.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
springing
saying?
up out
People like Hannibal. Like all these names, you got, like, what we're telling you is literally key. This is the first level of information, though. This is only level 1, y'all. This is not even that deep yet. This is just our history, and this history is actually found. This history is actually found in a book called Russian Icons. You want to pull up that, John, real quick?
Yeah.
It's on Amazon. Right now is at $599. All right. The book is $599. All right. It's on Amazon. At one point, it was $2,000. And you know what? It got all of this history that I'm telling you right now is inside of that book. All that history of the original apostles, the original Christ, the original, all those stories, the priesthood, the Moors, all of that is inside of this book. It's $599. It was originally $200. I mean, $2,000. And they know niggas ain't gonna buy no $2,000 book or the $599 book.
Yep.
There you go. Hold on, the price of it at the
at the bottom.
Let me see.
Yeah. All right.
It's called Russian Icons, 14th to 16th centuries. There, look, it's right here on the screen. This is real information, y'all.
Let me zoom back out a little more.
Well, it's under the word hardcover. This actually show the price.
I know it's the price. I gotta zoom out.
This book, if y'all look up Russian Icons on Amazon right now, this book is now $599.99.
You gotta understand why the Pope and them still worship the baby black Jesus.
Oh yeah, you got that video?
You have to understand that. No, I didn't. If you can find it, I'll pull it up. You gotta understand why every country outside of this country still worship a Jesus of color. This is the only country that worships a European looking Jesus, which is a whole psyops in itself. You know what I'm saying? Peace, y'all. For the people that just came in, salute to all y'all for coming in. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. We appreciate y'all, man. We about to get deep now. Get your notebooks out. We about to take this John on a level
I'm about to send you this.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to send you the video now.
All right.
This is the real information, y'all. Like y'all gotta understand that whole monarch over there is literally living off the knowledge of basically people from Egypt, Kemet, when Egypt was predominantly ruled by dark-skinned people. All right.
You sent it?
Yeah. And the thing is, the Vatican. I just sent it. I just sent it. It's probably, you gotta wait a little bit.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
There you go. It should be in your joint. But yeah, y'all have to understand this information. All of the power structures in the world is set up off of this information, off this knowledge. All right. From everything by the way that you eat and dine, like how the French got the French dining, to the soap that you use, to the perfumes, to the champagne that you drink, all of that was implemented by a group called the Moors.
I'm sure a lot of y'all here heard about the Moors. You know what I'm saying? The Moors basically went into those areas and basically taught these people the knowledge.
And for all of you who still at Sunday Bible school and y'all think that, what we saying, the Egyptians were evil and all of this, think about the story of Joseph. You got to understand, there was one point where Joseph literally took over Egypt. All right? Right. He had just as much power as the Pharaoh of Egypt. And that's because the Egypt started building their power structures based on the knowledge of Joseph.
Right.
All right. Now y'all see this, right? This is the Pope. All right. Look who they're bowing to. Did y'all see that right there?
Look at that.
That's the original Mary and Jesus. That's the original. Do y'all see this?
Let me bring that back. Just to give a freeze frame on that real quick. Just to get y'all a quick freeze frame.
Right there. Y'all see that? We not BSing y'all. We are not BSing y'all.
Y'all see that? Let me keep it going. Let me let it play. Look at that. They all in the maze. You see that? You see that? And this is not an ego thing. It ain't about being, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the ego
thing. Y'all understand when we get done giving y'all more. See, this just the surface level. This is nothing.
Don't y'all niggas be in here and start getting proud and talking about, they bowing down to us. This shit ain't got nothing to do with that. You about to understand what this shit really mean. Don't y'all niggas start getting proud yet.
Nothing to do with that.
You feel what I'm saying? Look, the olive branch. All right. All right.
Let's show them some of the pictures from the book.
Yep, about to get into that.
Yep, we're gonna show y'all some more of the pictures from the. See, people have been posting some of the pages from that very expensive book.
Oh, you
with our history in it.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's the reels, the
the reels,
IG reels
okay.
with the different.
Got you. Got you. All right, let me see.
we going deep tonight, y'all. I hope y'all got y'all notebooks. Because we need to explain to y'all what the monarch is, what the Vatican is, what these power structures on Earth represent, where they came from, and why they're here, and why are we bowing down to them.
Facts.
Come check this.
Y'all need to learn this information.
There we go.
You see this? This is the original pictures. Now, what happened was after that revolution happened, they called it a Renaissance.
They called it
but it was really a revolution where all the dark-skinned people were overthrown. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point on the planet, fairer-skinned people were the peasants. The darker you were, the more elite you were considered. That's what y'all have to understand. The darker you were, y'all see these pictures? At one point on the planet, these are the originals. And y'all realize these pictures, you see these pictures from the Greek, and all these pictures are white people now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This is from that $2,000 book, which is now $599.99. These are pages from that book. That book is literally telling us what happened of how how we got overthrown and how they came to power. And basically what they did was destroyed most of the temples. They destroyed most of the images. and they redid them.
Shit,
they redid all the images.
Y'all might have to donate so we can get this book and we just straight through content series out of it.
There's only one left on Amazon. I'm surprised they allowing it on Amazon.
God damn.
I am highly surprised.
That $5.99 book.
That they're allowing that on Amazon.
Up.
It's crazy.
I mean, hit the Cash App, brothers and sisters.
I'm surprised I'm surprised they're allowing that book to even still circulate.
Right.
I am like really surprised.
And you notice no one ever talked about how the people of color was overthrown on the planet. You see what I'm saying? Thanks, Nicole Pink. We're gonna put that towards the book.
No one talks about it because
we're gonna get that damn book.
You were put to death for talking about it.
Put to death for talking about that, exactly.
But times are the paradigm is changing. See, they're weakening. Their regime is weakening.
Shit, there's over 2,000 people on here. Shit, if 500 people sent the damn $1, that'll get the book. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get that book because we gonna do content out of that book and Brent and keep, you know what I'm saying, do like a whole series out of that joint, probably like a documentary or something.
Definitely. It's worth it because a lot of people don't know this information. A lot of people do not know this information. And this is very crucial to our history. This is the history they keep out of our history books. And it's $599 for a reason, y'all. They're not going to just have any old book costing that much money.
Cash App's at the bottom right there. ND Shopping Net right there. Scrolling across the bottom. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to donate for us to get this book, we'll get this damn book and we'll be on here every night with the knowledge, bringing this damn information.
Man, we'll break down every damn page of this book. If y'all notice these pictures, y'all have seen these pictures, but these pictures were painted as white men. You gotta understand what they did.
You notice over here, they painted them, in the chapel with churches and turned them white over
here. Not just over here.
But listen, some places in Europe, but some places in Europe, some places in Europe still kept the original.
Yup. They had to. They had to keep the originals. Y'all have to understand why they kept the originals. They kept the originals because there's certain powers. It's certain powers that they can't rid. They can't kill all the black people on the planet. Because the black people of this planet, the dark-skinned people of this planet represent something on a spiritual level that if you wipe them out, you're gonna wipe yourself out. Y'all have to understand what's going on here. Y'all got we've told those of y'all who followed us before, y'all understand what we're saying. Those of y'all who joined our streams when we got into this specific part of the knowledge of where the metaphysics of who black people are and who white people are, and that's not real, it was just a ritual.
Right.
You gotta understand, the black man or the soul man who eats soul food and listen to soul music literally represents the soul.
Thanks, people's daughter. Look, Michael Jackson told you in the song, it doesn't matter if you black or white. You got people spitting in that.
The indigenous black men and women on this planet represents the actual soul. It's a metaphysical. We're all metaphysical representations of the spirit realm.
The shadow
everything
realm.
On this planet, everything on this planet is a representation or a symbol of something spiritual. The black man and woman is literally the epitome of the soul itself. You understand?
Thanks, Michelle, for the super chat.
It's an expression. The black man and woman is the expression of the soul. The soul is the true consciousness or the lords of this plane and other planes of existence.
Right.
You gotta understand. That's why we eat soul food, listen to soul music, and are considered the soul people or the people of the sun.
The sun people. Yep, sons of man.
Exactly, the sons of man. You understand? We represent that. So if they destroyed that image completely, and then wiped us out, they will be wiping themselves out because We hold certain energies down on this planet.
They showed
that's
you that.
needed to
They showed you
for it
that.
to continue to exist.
Right. They showed us that in Lovecraft Country. That's why they only did one season and took it off. If y'all go back and watch Lovecraft Country, the ritual that they had to do with the main character, where they did like the thing that went through his heart, because that was the only way they can connect to the eternal realm is through the black man's heart.
They were trying to get back to the Garden of Eden.
Yup, through the soul man's heart, they was trying to get back to the Garden of Eden.
They couldn't do it without him. They couldn't do it without the black man. They could not get back to the Garden of Eden without the melanated man.
Thanks, OG.
Right?
Thanks, Cleopatra.
Then what
you
y'all
gotta
have
realize
to understand
Go ahead.
that we are literally an expression of the first Adam. We are the expression of the first Adam. We are the children of Eve.
Evening.
Exactly. Our subconscious mind is considered the black man from the land of the black, which is called Kemet. Kemet is literally represents the subconscious mind. That's what Kemet is. The subconscious mind is that dark figure that y'all call demons all the time. You're being set up to curse yourselves.
Which represents melanin.
Which represents melanin.
You're demonizing your own self by saying melanin is a demon.
Yeah, y'all, they got you out
shadow
here.
realm, exactly, Nicole.
Yeah,
King.
The shadow realm is you're the real you, but it's a shadow to you because you're in the physical plane. The spiritual plane is a shadow to your physical self. Y'all have to understand that. So when you see the spiritual realm, it looks creepy, and y'all call it demonic because y'all been watching too many these spooky movies where they intentionally put that out there so you can curse yourself. So whenever you see a dark figure, you automatically think that's evil and demonic. But that dark figure is literally your soul. But your soul isn't a dark figure. Your soul is actually a being of light. But do you know how we look to our soul? We look like the shadow dark people to our soul.
Right.
But our soul to us, as through human eyes, look like a demon. What y'all would call a demon, what the movies would call a demon, it's not a demon. It's the way you look, but through human eyes. If you remove the human eyes, not literally, but if you remove the human eyes and you start seeing things from a spiritual perspective, you'll realize that dark figure is actually a light being. What humans see as darkness is really the light. That's what y'all have to understand. We're in a paradigm shift here. You gotta understand, we didn't start off in a human realm. We didn't start off as humans. We start off as spiritual beings first. Then, as our vibratory rate dropped after the fall, then after the flood, we became more physical. So our spiritual selves started looking like shadows. At the beginning, the physical world, the material world looked like shadows to our spiritual selves because we started off as spiritual beings of light. That's why we didn't have to wear clothes or nothing like that, because we just looked like beings of light walking around. All right. As our vibratory rate dropped, because we ate from this knowledge of duality, which is really the knowledge of good and evil, is really the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, is really the tree of duality. It split us. It split our energy. It split our energy in half. And when it split our energy in half, we separated from, because you gotta understand the material world was inside of us as spiritual beings. So when it split, the material world projected out of us, created this earth, and then the spiritual side of us started hovering over the earth and like watching the earth from outside of it.
Right. That's why when we was talking to Tokyo Tony when we had her on the live the other day, and she was saying the moon looked like it was hanging from a tree or something, right? And we was basically saying that's a projection, because the inner world is projecting outwardly. What you see is outside of yourself is really inside yourself. You see what I'm saying?
That's key. That is the key. What we seeing inside of outside them stars and that solar system, that's a projection that's coming out of everybody on this planet. We are all projecting that. Every time someone dies, one of those stars up there turns dim. Every time somebody dies on the planet, one of those stars turn dim. I'm telling you. Everything was considered black at one point of the planet because it represents the spiritual realm, which is a shadow to the human self.
Splash got it right. The clip off.
Yup.
The clip off.
Yup. See, y'all, there's a lot of people in here who know the truth. There's a lot of people in here who know the truth.
If this information sounds foreign to you because you're probably used to the same programming that we've been taught over and over again, you know what I'm saying? If you have to keep, hearing that same programming over and over again, you know what I'm saying? This is going to sound foreign to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in here and you listen and this ain't for you, then you shouldn't even be in here right now.
Yeah, everybody's not ready to hear.
Yeah, if you ain't ready for this information, you shouldn't even be in here.
But y'all have to realize something. That book is $599 for a reason.
Hell yeah.
Because it's our true. If y'all think that our true history is in those social study books in school, then you got another thing coming. You way lost. That is not that is false rewritten history, y'all.
All those books teach you about is American Black history. It's not teaching you anything back further than that.
This is beyond biblical. So y'all have to understand another thing. The Bible itself is basically compiled from different ancient scripts from around the world. If you look up the Council of Nicaea, I believe it was around 300 AD. That was a council over there during the time of Constantine when he was I guess he was the Caesar over there in Rome. That council is what decided what scriptures should go into the King James version of the Bible. They excluded a lot of ancient texts from the Bible that wasn't in it. See, y'all have to understand. See, a lot of people that's coming from the modern day churches, y'all say, oh, this information ain't biblical. But y'all have to understand where your biblical text came from. If you got to do the history of, if you don't know what the Council of Nicaea is, then you probably shouldn't even comment. You shouldn't comment. If you don't know what the Council of Nicaea is, you shouldn't comment. Because if you actually do the history of the Council of Nicaea, they decided what scriptures. You got to understand, these scriptures are compiled from all around the world. The Bible scriptures is compiled from different scriptures from all around the world. But it's talking about one thing. It's talking about it's not talking to, those scriptures is not talking to your human self. Those scriptures is not talking to your human self. When those scriptures were first put into play, they were first put into play through symbols. And a lot of those symbols, you see them as hieroglyphics.
Right.
And those hieroglyphics were written on a decline. We were declining as a civilization. We was actually on a decline, and we tried to remember as much knowledge as we can to pass down to our descendants. Right. So even then, you're not getting the full story. But the full story is inside of you, because our DNA contains all this information. That's what our genes, our genetics. Contains all this. See, the Bible is actually the false part of the information, because that's why the first book is called Genesis, because it's based off genetics. Genesis, genes.
The genealogy.
Genealogy, genetics. They say our DNA is junk DNA. That's the reason why they say that.
Exactly. Our DNA is the true Akashic records.
Our DNA is the true records of the cosmos and Earth. That's why they collect so much blood from y'all niggas when y'all go.
When we born.
Yeah, you gotta understand.
From birth.
They are reading. You gotta understand. There's codes inside of our DNA. there are codes inside of our DNA, and the Bible also have codes in it because it's written based off of our DNA, y'all. The script, those scriptures that was compiled all around, is literally written off our DNA. That's why they call it Genesis, genetics, genealogy, genies.
Right.
When you fully tap in to your genes, when you fully tapped into your genetics, you're called a genius. There's not many geniuses on the planet. Our idea of geniuses is a false idea. Geniuses is not what the school system say.
Nah, it's
a
not
genius.
It's not based on the material world at all.
It's not.
It's all based on the spiritual knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not based on the material world. You know what I'm saying?
It's not many of us that's fully tapped into our genius yet. It's not many of us, and we're gonna prove to you how not many, because you will be able to do certain things if you were all the way tapped into your genius or your genes.
Right.
It's like an activation. Like we have 12 strands of DNA, but we really have more.
Right.
And right now they're fragmented. So that's why they don't understand DNA yet. They just now learning about it. They piecing a little bit together. But you gotta understand, when you're fully tapped into your genetics or your DNA and it's activated 100%, you're able to control the elements of the planet. Because you gotta understand, the elements are made up of us, but we are the conscious energy that manipulate the elements. That's what y'all have to understand.
If you ever watched The Last Airbender, watch The Last Airbender. You know what I'm saying?
That's a perfect movie to watch. Or Avatar, or
Avatar.
Even The Matrix. Even The Matrix. Like, y'all have to understand, this is real. It's just that we're not even close. Well, we're close now because we're talking about it, which means it's in our consciousness. But there's certain people on this planet who are tapped in. They call them yogis, and they call them ascended masters. They call them all. It's a small group of people that's able to do this, and they spread throughout the planet. And there's been people documented over the years who have been able to tap into their genetics.
I mean, and
now we all are able to do this.
And then you got to think about it. It's all coded under the language Kundalini, Tai Chi, Chi energy. You know what I'm saying? It's all coded under that title. But it's just pure energy, man. Where you able to, because if your body is made up of for example, when we was collect as a tribe, those rain dances and stuff they was doing, it's not for nothing. They was able to do those rain dances and all that because we was able to control and manipulate the weather.
Yes.
Using our minds.
We were able to manipulate the weather, y'all, without HARP technology. We were able to, because you gotta understand, when we came to this planet, we are the supreme beings of this planet.
Right.
Based on our consciousness. Our consciousness makes us the supreme beings. You gotta understand, we have lordship over planet Earth. That's how it was originally. We lost that lordship due to our ignorance. Like, we were literally able to communicate with the animals on a certain level, and also manipulate the elements on a certain level. Like, literally create fire with our hands and move water and actually regenerate ourselves, heal ourselves, because we wasn't fully human yet.
And then another thing, let me add this in, another thing that why we lost so much power, because we became separated, and where the scriptures say there's one or two gathered gods in a midst, we was able as a collective conscious, basically get shit done. But when we start getting separated, we kind of start losing our powers as well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we was able to do, that's why they had the gatherings and stuff, like the gatherings and the tribes gathering together and doing certain things, to conjure up, certain energies and manipulating the weather, and see, now people were separated. People are so separated right now, so the energy is basically like just scattered basically on all four corners of the earth, man. And they keep us separated for that reason. Old head right here. Old head right here.
Actually tapped in.
Some of y'all might have seen this video. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. All right. Damn, I wish I could make it better.
Wow.
Boy, this nigga.
Genial.
This nigga brought the waves right back. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look. See how, see? Drive that joint right up.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Look, we're on the waves right back. It's crazy. You know what I mean? This when niggas was tapped in. Old head was tapped in. Kundalini.
That's a genius. You have to understand, his genes were activated, and that's still not the full power. That's partial.
Right.
That's just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have to understand, when your genes is completely activated, when you fully take on the power of God, which is in all of us. I mean, for those of y'all who's into the Bible, what do it say? What do the body house? The body house the spirit of God, right?
Right.
It literally says our bodies is the temple that house the spirit of God. So when it says Christ is in you, that's literal, because the Christ is the Son. We're the people of the Son. You have to understand what that means. You have to understand what that means. Like, when you tapped in, you understand. You understand. You understand.
Right.
Certain things. Because you gotta see, what is this planet made out of?
The elements.
It's made out of elements.
This is the elementary level, man. If we don't get the elementary level, then how you even going to be able to progress to the, you know what I'm saying, to the next level? If you can't.
But what is our souls and stuff made out of? All the elements, every last one, including something called ether.
The ether.
Including something called ether. And that's what gives us direct link to the cosmos. But we also have a direct link to the lower realm, which is the elements. Water, fire, air, and earth. But you got to understand, those things have vibrations and consciousness of their own. You know what I'm saying? But we are the lords of those. We are the lords of those. The Most High gave us lordship when he breathed his breath into us and we became a living soul. When you read that in Genesis, it says the man actually had the breath of God breathed into him and he got up to become a living soul. A living soul, which means that you carry the spirit of God within inside of your body, which is basically the power over the cosmos as well as the earth realm, which means we were supposed to have dominion over this realm. We're the lords because we're all the sons and daughters of the Most High. If you look up, and that's just not, this was known before the Bible was written. Y'all gotta understand, the Bible, the scriptures was all written on the decline of us. It was all on a decline. These things were written so we don't forget. Now when we read them, we looking at it from a human standpoint, which is incorrect. That's what makes us twist the scriptures to our own demise when we are reading it from the human standpoint. People want to know the decline of what? The decline from the spirit realm.
How
when
we felt
vibrating.
when we was vibrating. Yeah, we slow. Basically, now the bodies that we in is the slow vibration. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibratory rate slowed down.
You have to understand that
we
everything
fell into
is
these
energy first.
into these human shells.
You have to understand everything is energy. There's nothing that's not made out of energy. Everything is energy. Energy speeds up and energy slows down. When energy speeds up, it moves like light and it goes through things. It's transparent and it goes through things. That's when it speeds up. When it slows down, it turns into a material. It turns into dirt. It turns into y'all have to understand this. Y'all have to understand everything is based off vibratory rates. This is basic science, y'all. Like, I mean, this is basic science.
Right.
Like, I mean, this is not even for debate. Like, this is basic. Like, this shit that niggas should have learned in elementary school.
Right.
So you have to understand everything goes by that law of energy.
Exactly. Right.
The vibratory rate, everything is constantly vibrating. The slower it vibrates, the denser it is. The faster it vibrates, the lighter it is.
Right.
All right. Y'all have to understand we have a particle inside of all of us that's called a soul. And that little particle of light is the most powerful thing in this whole entire plane of existence. If that was to activate 100%, it will obliterate the world around us because the vibratory rate of the world around us would speed up and everything would burn up. That's what y'all have to understand. That's what y'all have to understand. Now, when this world was created, it was created as a mirror. That's why it says, let us create man in our image. When you look at an image, look into the mirror and you see your image. So that's what this world is an expression of. Those beings that said, let us. There's beings. It's not one being. There's multiple beings that make up one being. So it said, let us create man in our image. All right. So that image is just a reflection. So we are a reflection of something greater. So everything.
Yeah, the laws of Tahuti. The first law of Tahuti, as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as let us go create man in our image. The mirror that represents the mirror. You know what I'm saying? As within, so without. There's trillions of stars, trillions upon trillions of stars in the galaxy. Hence that trillions of cells that makes up one body, that makes up our bodies. Trillions of cells, and each of those cells is universes, beings that makes up our body. We're inside the body of the Most High.
Yes.
We're the trillions of cells inside the body that makes up the one. You see what I'm saying?
And then the Most High is in all of us.
I am in my Father, and my Father is in me. Scriptures say it plain as day. I am in my Father, and my Father is in me.
They altered some of the scriptures because it's really I'm in my Father and Mother, and my Father and Mother is in me.
Exactly.
See, you gotta understand they left out the divine feminine. That Council of Nicaea was there to set up to divide and take out everything that pointed towards the divine feminine. Now the divine feminine is coming back with a vengeance, and that's only because things are starting to equal out now. Like the balance,
balancing out.
It's balancing out. So the thing is, the divine feminine had to come back with vengeance, like anger, almost like God's wrath.
Yeah.
And you're seeing that on the planet.
Exactly.
But that's just something that's happening on a higher level. It's almost like a alchemical reaction, like when you pour baking soda inside a vinegar and it start
Right.
bubbling up at first, so things getting a little turbulent, and then it equals out. All right.
Right.
Yeah, if this conversation, if you're not comfortable with this conversation, yeah, you should leave because you're not ready to hear this information yet. I mean, if you're not ready to hear this information yet, it's a good idea to leave.
Right.
Because this is not something that we force on people like the evangelists do when they pushing Sunday morning service and all that.
Exactly. Yeah.
This information is not supposed to be pushed on anybody. No information is supposed to be pushed on anybody.
Nope.
So I mean,
the truth is not supposed to be used as a weapon to attack people, because the truth is neutral.
Exactly.
Got to keep in mind that the truth, the absolute truth, is neutral. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you're in here and it's not registering with you, just means you're not ready to hear this information yet. You know what I'm saying? Which is all good, because eventually you are. Because you got to realize our souls is dormant inside of these bodies we call the S-hell, or the shell, or the cell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we basically like a caterpillar. You know what I'm saying? And
inside of a cocoon.
Inside of a cocoon, which eventually has to be birthed into a butterfly. That's what our soul is. We're inside a cocoon right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way you can get metaphysics.
You're going to wake up to this knowledge regardless if you like it or not. It's just you're going to wake up to it in your own cycle. So if you hear and this is not registering with you yet, this is not your cycle for this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not your cycle for this information yet.
And that's okay.
And we're not saying that niggas is better than anybody or anything, because it has nothing to do with that.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying?
This don't have nothing to do with ego. This don't have nothing to do with people thinking that they better than because they know this information. If you truly know this information, you would know that no one's really better than anybody, because we're all really the same being. We just all fragmented within inside these human casings. These human casings are not us, y'all. These human casings are not us. And we put so much, you realize all the suffering come from us putting so much emphasis on these human casings, our human outer self. You know, the more vain you are and the more you into your outer appearance, that's the more suffering you come across. Because this is not the original you. The original you is inside of these casings, and it's dormant and it's sleeping, it's hibernating. Right. And as it dreams this world that we in now, which is the material plane, because it's what it is. It's all of us collectively is fragmented from one being, and that energy is separated into these physical casings, and these physical casings is basically what helps us operate in this world. Like, we need these physical casings to see and move about in this world, but really we're not these physical casings. We're actually the energy that's inside of them, but it's sleeping and it's projecting this physical world in a slower vibratory rate. It's projecting this. Like, so we're living in a projection. I mean, even if you go to church, it tells you this information, because how could you die and then go somewhere for eternity? If you dying and you going somewhere for eternity, that means you exist outside of the human body you died in. So that means you're leaving the human body and existing somewhere else. So that means that you're not the human body originally. You're really whatever leaves the human body, and then it sheds this human body like what? Like the lizard, like the reptilians. Like reptilians do. You gotta understand, your human body is reptilian metaphysically. Metaphysically, these human bodies act like reptilians, like how the snake sheds its skin. As the snake sheds its skin, your soul is going to shed its skin, which is the human and human is what's gonna be shedded.
Yep.
That's what y'all have to understand.
And it says put on Christ. You put on Christ, you know what I'm saying? It's shedding the human to Jesus, which represents the physical.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The Christ representing the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So
you have to understand those monarchs, their whole entire, the way they set they whole throne and everything up, and how they set they using knowledge, they using spiritual knowledge,
yeah,
to set it up. And they got y'all, because they using it for the wrong reasons, they got y'all saying that it's demonic. But it's not demonic. It's not demonic. It's just the way that they're using it. See, the information is neutral, y'all. The information is neutral. The knowledge is neutral. But it's all about your intentions on how you can use that same knowledge to hurt people, or you can use that same knowledge to uplift people. It's just like fire. You can use fire to burn someone up, or you can use fire to cook your food.
Right.
That's what y'all have to understand.
All right, let me see. Let me get.
Oh, before we get into this, let's get into the CBD ad real quick before we move on. Because we got some more videos to show y'all.
Yeah.
So if y'all haven't already, if y'all want to support us, continue supporting us, you can check out our Night and Day CBD Hub, where we got high quality CBD that's grown in season and grown under the sun. It's not grown under synthetic lights, and it's not grown indoors. It's grown outside. It's not
sprayed with no chemicals, nothing.
There's no chemicals used. There's nothing synthetic used. This is the best CBD quality you're going to get on the market, and this actually medicinal, because it actually helps with your insomnia, your anxiety,
asthma,
your asthma, your depression, your inflammation, your arthritis. If y'all go to our site, nightanddaycbdhub.com, y'all will see the reviews. Y'all will see the actual reviews and how people keep coming back because it's actually helping their medical conditions. Even though this haven't been evaluated by the FDA.
Somebody said I smoked the real deal. Now it's all right to smoke your regular weed, but because this is different. This is the medicinal. Yeah, CBD is the medicinal side of it. You know what I'm saying? So
this is used for medicinal purposes. You still get the relax. You just don't, with this, you don't get the crazy high that you get from the regular stuff. What you get from this, you get actual healing and balance, and you get actual this is the medicinal side of cannabis.
Yeah,
strictly medicinal. This is what takes away your back pain. This is what takes away your migraine. This is what actually takes away the inflammation from your joints and your lungs. So this is
no
different.
THC. Nah,
it's less than 0.03% THC, but it has high amounts of CBG and CBGA, which is an anti-inflammatory. If y'all know what that is. But with this, even though there is not no regular Delta 9 THC in it, with this, you still get effect from this. You still get the euphoria. It lifts your mood. You still get the relaxation part. And you still get, you know what I mean? You can get the munchies and all that and the giggles sometimes from this.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But it's not the full-fledged that you get.
And keep in mind,
regular stuff.
Keep in mind that you're not going to get CBD cigarettes anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, you know what I'm saying? We creating a way for people to heal themselves, people that want to get off to regular tobacco. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then if you smoke weed, if you smoke your regular weed, you can still have this because because you can still smoke this with it because this is helping you out in other ways that regular marijuana can't. And most likely the marijuana you getting is probably grown under synthetic lights inside of a grow house and sprayed down with chemicals. You see what I'm saying? So you might think you're smoking the best shit in the world, but it's not organic. You're smoking it from synthetic lights. It's getting no sunlight. It's getting false fake light. The information that we need from the sun goes into the plant. The plant is what collects the information from the sun. So if you smoking weed that's growing in a grow house under synthetic lights, you ain't getting no properties from that, brother.
That's true. You gotta understand, our cells react to sunlight. Like we're the people of the sun. You have to understand, when you consume foods and stuff that's grown in season and in the sunlight, you get medicinal benefits from it. When you eat stuff that's grown indoors under synthetic lights, it makes you sick because it don't register with your blood cells. Your blood cells need direct sunlight, y'all. They shipping fruits and vegetables to us from places that grow indoors. We're not supposed to be eating anything or drinking anything or doing anything grown indoors and not under sunlight. You gotta understand, sunlight is the key. You gotta understand, there's certain vitamins that the sun have that you can't even get from your regular food. Vitamin D is one of them.
Facts.
And that's very important. That's very, very, very important. That's why if you go on our site, and you go to nightandaycbdhub.com and you read the comments, the people are telling you this is the highest quality. They're telling you that because we know that it's grown in season,
it's
in
grown
sunlight.
It's not,
and we don't use
house.
chemicals or pesticides or anything like that with this. It's literally the best you're going to get on the market. You feel the difference right away. There's a woman that wrote to us that said that she had extremely bad rheumatoid arthritis, and off the first couple puffs, it literally her rheumatoid arthritis literally subsided right there, literally.
Your doctors is not going to give you no holistic alternatives. They only going to keep you on the medication because it suits for the pharmaceutical companies, because they ain't really doing nothing but slinging pills for the pharmaceutical companies. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to give you no holistic. See, we've been doing the education. That's why we're able to bring this type of product to you, because we've been doing the education. Somebody got to do it. Everybody can't go along. Somebody has to do it. We all can't go along with the program. You see what I'm saying? Somebody that stepped outside of the program and has to come along and warn y'all and tell y'all something. Who else going to do it?
We're actually applying metaphysics to not only our CBD, but to our business and our way of life, the way we're living. We're actually applying. A lot of people try to teach you metaphysics, but we teach you metaphysics and how to apply it to real life situations. And the metaphysics of the sunlight is very important to anything that's living.
Right.
Without getting the proper sunlight, you are going to die. All right? You have to get the proper sunlight. Sunlight is very important. That's why y'all think that our ancestors worshiped the sun. It wasn't that they worshiped the sun. It's just that they understood the importance of it and how really the sun is in what's inside of us. You gotta understand, the nucleus of every cell that's in your body is a sun. And it literally communicates with the sun out there. The nucleus of a cell, which is the energy of the cell, is literally a sun. That's why it's called a nucleus. What else do you get from the sun? Nuclear energy, a nucleus. Y'all have to, this is metaphysics, y'all. This is real metaphysics. So it's very important when you eating your vegetables or whatever and your fruit, it has to be grown in season, in sunlight, as well as the stuff that you smoke. It has to be grown in season, in sunlight. Is very, very, very important for your vital health, for your mental health, and for your spiritual growth, because the sun is what activates the cells in your body, so you can tap into your DNA, so you could tap into your genetics. They got people out here wearing sunscreen. You understand? That is dangerous. You are not supposed to be hiding from the sun. Any of y'all in here who sunbathe or go to the beach a lot, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how y'all mood, your mood uplift when you're in the sun. That's why the sun is so important in all the scriptures. It always talks about the sun, the sun, the sun, because the sun also means S-U-N and S-O-N. It's the same. Sons of the Most High. Y'all understand? Y'all have to understand the correlation and the metaphysics behind the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And how important it is not only to the plants and the plant life and everything, but how important it is to your body. Very important. Very important. So I mean, if y'all wanna try out and see if CBD really works for you, I suggest
order it in small amounts. Yeah, order it in small amounts. And when you get it, try it out and see what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all was actually buying smaller amounts, and then when y'all, you know what I'm saying, when y'all used it, and y'all found out it worked for you, y'all came back to put the bigger order in.
Yeah, and we definitely thanks for all the support. I noticed a lot of y'all were doing that. I know a lot of y'all come and y'all buy like a little bit, and you realize it gets to you fast, and when you try it, you see it's good quality, and y'all come back and spend mad money with us. We definitely
a lot of support.
We definitely appreciate y'all. We love the support. We love y'all. Thank you. I'm glad that what we're doing is paying off, because we put a lot of hard work into what we're doing. We put a lot of hard. I mean, me and JR work 24 hours a day with everything we do, with the content, with the research into the content, with the products that we're selling you, with looking for suppliers who are like us. So when you buy from us, you're not only supporting us, but you're supporting other Black families like us, because we got a lot of suppliers. And if you're a supplier yourself, if you make stuff with, I mean, you got stuff that make like soap and deodorant or anything, crafts or anything you do, I mean, just hit us up in our email, and we see about getting your stuff on our shop. Yeah, and a lot of times we'll buy from you in bulk directly and resell it. So if you got stuff that you sell, we'll buy it in bulk.
If you got a book, if you write a book, if you wrote a book, you got a book, you want to sell your book to us, hit us up as well. We are selling books on our site from different authors that came to us, and you know what I'm saying, they wanted to use our platform to sell their books. So
yeah, we got a couple Black authors on there, as well as myself. My book is on there. It's called Dawn of a New Age, if y'all want to check that out. That's basically breaking down of where this system is going. It's a story written around in the future. It takes place in 2035, and it's after the digital takeover, and what would happen if we allow this digital age to get a hold of us and we don't stand up. That book gives you a perfect idea of what's coming, because when I wrote that book, I actually found all the technology in that book. I actually found the patents, the actual real patents to that technology. It exists. Right. And they're using it now. So, I mean, if you want to check that out, if you go to our nightanddayNetmarket.com, you can go into the book section, and we got a couple other authors in there too. Poetry book in there. It's really good books in there, so y'all can check those out. Shit. Let's get back to this knowledge, man. The real knowledge. The real knowledge.
So where we at? Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. All right, so where we left off at? Basically,
Oh no, go ahead.
Right, if you read what the Greeks said, not what we think, but if you read what the Greeks said they got everything from Egypt. They got all their knowledge from Egypt. Now, when did we come up with the idea that the Greeks created everything from scratch? 18th and 19th century. And in the 18th and 19th century, it was decided that it was just not appropriate for all this knowledge to come from an African country. Where would that knowledge, where would it have been kept? In Alexandria, in the museum, the library at Alexandria. And what happened? It was burned in a war. What happened to those books that were burned? If they were written in living languages, there was a scholar someplace who had memorized the book and could just write it down again. But if it was in a dead language, like ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, end of story. Can't be reconstructed.
Right.
Even the white scholars are telling y'all everything
What
came out of
I
Kemet.
said the Greeks in Egypt learning something deep from their teachers. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me
all them relics and everything, all them crowns and everything is literally relics that they found in ancient Egypt and they kept.
Right.
They was invading those temples, y'all. They were invading those temples, burning them down, burning all the knowledge down, killing all the people with the knowledge, and taking their treasures and their knowledge with them, and rebuilding civilization. That's basically what happened.
Mm-hmm. That's why you got the Roman Empire. You know what I'm saying? The Greek Empire. Let me see if I bring this brother up.
Black demigod with powers similar to those of Jesus appears in Africa in the 1960s. According to an ancient astronaut theorist whose source was a gentleman who worked for the high-ranking elite, a black man showed up in Africa in the 1960s with anomalous powers similar to that of Jesus. Per local villagers who lived in the area he showed up to, he seemingly appeared out of nowhere, but immediately began performing miracles, healing the sick and feeding the poor. After this, of course, rumors began to spread. Unfortunately, the wrong people caught wind of his existence. This group immediately sent out mercenaries to take him out. Just days later was their first attempt on taking his life. They quickly found out he was more powerful than they had anticipated. After firing the shot and hitting him, he would instantly heal. Now, before I continue, please do keep in mind that this is once again a story shared by a particular source. Does it mean it's true? Absolutely not. It is subject to a lot of scrutiny and may or may not be true. So as always, my people, for entertainment purposes only, and also the story gets slightly graphic, so if you don't like that, take leave, please. Per the source, what happened next is absolutely insane. After many unsuccessful assassination attempts, this group tried a different tactic. They approached the gentleman and told him that the United Nations would love to have him and allow him to share his message with the world. The man was surprised and figured they finally came to their senses. So he boarded a plane that was said to be heading to the United Nations headquarters. But he quickly figured out he was lied to. And apparently, using guns, they continued to fire at him over and over again. But every single time, his body would regenerate instantly and heal. So bullets were 100% ineffective. As a result, they go to the next extreme. Warning, this is a little disturbing, but they take him apart into many different pieces. After doing this, they took him and they put him into radioactive shielded containers that wouldn't allow him to regenerate. These containers were very technologically advanced and said to be created using ancient alien technology. Once they did this, they landed the plane, while multiple fighter jets landed alongside of it. These fighter jets each took one of the containers and were ordered to fly them to different parts of the world. So the pilots flew his remains to different corners of the planet. But before burying the containers, they were remotely activated and they incinerated the rest of the remains. The ashes were then buried in a deep grave in the middle of nowhere. Days passed and the men that were behind this eventually got comfortable, becoming almost relieved that they were able to get the job done. But of course, they got comfortable much too quickly. One day, after arriving at work, they settle into their top floor CEO suite style office, not even thinking about Black Jesus. They heard something behind them, only to turn around and see him standing there, regenerated, fully intact. They couldn't believe their eyes, and absolute terror gripped their hearts. But of course, remember, this gentleman was much like Jesus in his nature. So he did not seek revenge or attack them. He simply said, okay, fine. You don't want my presence here? Then so be it. But be warned, in the near future, I will return, and many like me will be by my side. This time, there will be no stopping us. We will seek and achieve what we come here to do. And hopefully, you're on the right side of things at that moment. After saying those words, the Black Jesus simply vanished and has yet to return to Earth. Oh, what a crazy story, right? I couldn't help but share it. I had to share it because, you know, that's my style. I love to talk about these types of things. Just days later was their first.
So this creator is called Night God 333. I guess you can find him on YouTube and Instagram. So I was giving him his credit that he reported on this.
Right. Well, you gotta understand something about the Jesus thing, man. You see what I'm saying? Like when they're representing the physical man. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you hear anything about Jesus, it has something to do with the physical realm. When the Christ is mentioned, you know what I'm saying? When the Christ is mentioned, that's everything that has to do with the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, these stories right here, you know what I'm saying, you could believe them or not, or you know what I'm saying? That's one of them things right here.
Show the other brothers with the lions.
This is one of them things.
Yeah, let's bring the other brothers up. Now we showed you. Now you heard this story. Then you seen the other guy that was controlling the water, having the waves jump back and having the waves come in.
You talking about that brother?
No, I'm talking about show the brother with the lions. That's actually got the lions running away.
Damn, I don't even think I got that one.
Yeah, I sent that John to you.
Let me see. Let me tell which one it is. Hold on. I see the one with the Sphinx.
Yeah, this is a lot of information, y'all. I hope y'all got y'all notebooks out, cause I know this is a lot of information. I know this is a lot of information.
If you could send it again, send it real quick, cause
yeah.
No, this John is kind of it's a lot of information, definitely.
All right, now.
All right, hold on.
There it is.
All right, I got it.
So y'all understand when we fully tapped in, see, we don't believe that this is real, but it's funny because they sort of mocking us a little bit with these Marvel movies, these superhero movies. They
X-Men.
And definitely one y'all need to watch that mimics the powers we had was one that Will Smith did called Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's funny how they put this stuff. If we believe it's just movies, we don't think that we can do any of this stuff. When you believe you can't do any of this stuff, you're not going to do any of this stuff. See, they got you thinking that you're human, but it don't make sense in no type of way. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You're not human. That thing that's inside of you, that living energy, that thing is not human, y'all. It's way older than human, and it's way more powerful.
Right.
And this world is projected outside of that power that's inside of you. This world is just a projection, y'all.
All right, let me get this.
It's just a projection.
All right.
I mean, and those of y'all like, this ain't the truth. This ain't biblical. But in a biblical sense, what did they say? We had dominion over the animals, right? It says we had dominion over the animals.
Over the planet.
Over the
Earth,
planet. Yeah. We had dominion over the planet.
We got to beat the program, man. The program is what got us, you know what I'm saying? What got us so sleep right now is the programming. Saying you know what I mean? Telling us that we're you know, we're basically below. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what it's gonna take, man.
To investigate.
Just walk away. They literally go up to a pride of hungry lions eating a kill. The lions run away, and they literally cut a piece of the meat off and just gracefully walk away.
Right.
I mean, we give y'all niggas demonstration after demonstration, and some of you probably still won't believe. And that's crazy.
It's not, yeah. Like I said, I always say it's some people ain't ready to receive this shit.
Yeah, I know some people ain't.
You have to meet people where they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Appreciate you, Tina Marie. I mean, you have to meet people where they are. I mean, and it's okay. It's okay not to know. At the particular time that you're at, it's okay not to know. But keep in mind, ignorance is bliss, and we in the age of information. So there will be no excuse. When you end this chapter, there is no excuse, man. There's no excuse because all the information is here. But if you too caught up in other things, and you know what I'm saying, it's not in your heart to really search for the truth and and understand, you know what I'm saying, like the things that you have inside of you that you know but need confirmation. If you're not searching for it, you're not gonna find it. You see, what the scriptures say, seek and thou shalt find, right?
And you know, people don't. I see some people saying, "Oh, sorceress and stuff." You have to understand what the scriptures mean by sorceress. Sorceress, in a sense that people create distractions and illusions that make you think that you're not a soul being. Created, for instance, the Catholic Church, how they make you think you can't get into heaven unless you keep coming back to them to get forgiven by your sins from a priest in a booth. That's sorcery. That's the sorcery right there. That's sorcery. That's what y'all have to understand. Y'all got to put things in its proper perspective. The goal here is to know who you are. That's what all the scriptures is about. The scriptures about, so anything that get into the middle of you knowing who you are, anything that try to distract you from knowing who you are, is witchcraft and sorcery. But how they trick you is they make you think that the things that you're able to do once you tapped in as a spiritual being, they tell you that's witchcraft, so you don't never do it. So if you come across a brother who do it, who's tapped into it, who's actually able to control the elements, manipulate the elements,
primitive
they
African
tribe, because you're brainwashed, they tell you that, oh, that's voodoo. But really what it was talking about in the scriptures is there were a sect of people during the time. There were more spiritual people on the planet than humans on the planet. There were a group of people trying to convince you that when you use your spiritual gifts, that is the devil or that is demonic. And that spread throughout. That's how they tricked us. And now they got the whole movie industry telling you what magic is and what this is and what that is. And it's not even really magic. It's just you being your natural self, your natural soul self. See, the biggest trick is to convince you that you're just a human.
Right.
That's the biggest illusion and sorcery and witchcraft there is. Tricking the soul man to make them think that they are human when you're not. You're not human. Human is a shell. The human side of you is a physical shell. It's a cocoon. It's a tomb. It's a grave. It's a grave. Yeah, a tomb in the grave. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a coffin.
The Sheol.
Or a box.
Sheol representing the grave.
But your soul will rise out of this like Christ rised out of, you know what I'm saying, out of Hades.
Right.
Y'all have to understand this. You have to understand your physical body is literally just something that's containing. It's a container for your soul. It's a container for your spiritual self. When your spiritual self awaken inside of your body, you will be able to do these things. You'll be able to manipulate the oceans, the fire. You'll be able to basically walk up to a group of hungry lions and cut a piece of meat off and walk away without them attacking you.
Like Daniel's in the Lions Den, right?
Like Daniel and the Lions Den. You see, he demonstrating that.
That's what Daniel and the Lions Den represents. You know what I'm saying?
See, a lot of y'all not even tapped into Daniel and the Lions Den, like the ones who come from that Christian background, which is okay. Because all these different religions are talking about the same thing. It's just different cultures. That's what it is. It's just different cultures talking about the same thing.
The only thing separates the religions is man's traditions. The man's traditions is what's separating all the religions. But on the spiritual side of the things, everything that's talked about that represents the spirit, it's all connected. The absolute truth is all connected. Only thing separating these different religions is man's traditions. That's why the scriptures say, do away with man's traditions.
It definitely says.
And put on the Christ. You know what I'm saying? Put on the Christ.
It always says that. It always say, because when you're reading the scriptures, most people is reading it from a human perspective, but you're supposed to be reading it from a spiritual being's perspective, because that's who it's talking to. When you listen to it as a human and you act on it as a human, all you doing is enslaving yourself. That's why they were able to use the Bible to enslave people also. First, they had to convince them they were just human or an animal, and then they gave them the Bible.
Right.
But if they convinced them that they were gods or God's children and then gave them the Bible, they would have used it to uplift themselves out of slavery. So y'all have to understand the sorcery here. Y'all have to understand the sorcery here.
It's not the white man's book.
No.
It's none of that. I know a lot of people in the conscious community says the Bible is the white man's book, and
no.
That's
some
giving,
say that it's stolen.
Yeah, that's giving power. That's giving power to something outside of yourself. Once again, to say that's a white man's book is giving power to something outside of yourself. Because you're higher than the books. What's inside you was higher than any book that was written. Or, you know what I'm saying? The books are really just tools to, to remember what we are spiritually, basically. It's not the white man's book and this, but you know what I'm saying? All like, come on, man. You gotta understand those books was used. You know what I'm saying? Used against us. You know what I'm saying? Like the Book of Eli, like the movie Book of Eli. When he was trying to get his hands on the book that, you know what I mean, basically control, you know what I mean, the people that was left.
Exactly, Bianca. Ancient people didn't have to write books. They started writing, the books started getting written on the decline. During the fall of the spiritual man. And the books were written from, first it was symbols. It was just all symbols.
Right.
And then the symbols got reduced down to words. Words got reduced down, started forming sentences. And if y'all understand spelling in words, that is literally you're writing spells, because when you look at the spiritual text from a human point of view, you're literally cursing your soul. You remember in the Mummy when he was like, "No, you must not read from the book."
You're right.
If you're reading from the book, if you're reading anything from a human pair of eyes, you're literally cursing yourself. Because you think it's talking to your human self, but it's not.
Right.
Something that's intended to be talking to your soul, your human self, need to shut up.
True. And that's the constant war between, You know what I'm saying? Your conscious and your subconscious.
And y'all understand a lot of these monarchs and stuff, like the queen and the kings, they understood this information. They know this information.
Right.
If you remove all the wickedness that they doing and you just look at the rituals, some of the rituals they do, some of the ceremonies, all they doing is mimicking what the soul do naturally. Because your soul is what actually wears the crown. Your soul is what actually sits on the throne of God.
At the right hand.
At the right hand of the throne of God. That's your souls. Because your souls is the Son. Your soul is the Christ. And once you conscious of that, that's why they call it a Christ conscious. Once you're conscious of that, then you sit on the right hand of God.
Right. You basically reach the crown level.
It says flesh will not enter the kingdom of heaven. So if you go thinking like a human, which is made out of flesh, you're not going to make it into the kingdom of heaven, which is inside of you and is your soul. Your soul is the direct link to God. Is the blood of Christ is literally the energy, the energetic energy, because they say life is in the blood, right? But life is in energy. So blood is literally energy, but it's the energy that's directly linked to God. That's why you need Christ's blood. Not a physical blood. See, you got to remove the flesh. Remove the human part of it. Think energy and spirit. Energy and spirit represents the blood of Christ. That's what you have to use to get to the kingdom. It says flesh won't be allowed because it's talking about the lower level of things. The flesh, which is the human. So if you're reading this stuff from a human standpoint, you are never going to reach the Christhood or the brotherhood of Christ. Which is the soul brothers.
The soul man.
The soul brother.
Soul brother number one.
The soul brother.
Mm-hmm.
The blood of Christ is literally the energy or the spirit that's inside of the soul. The soul is conscious. The spirit is the energy, the neutral energy. The soul is what directs the energy or the spirit to where it wants to go. So you could direct your energy and your spirit into a human existence over and over again, or you can direct your energy and your spirit to the heavenly realms. That's your decision of where you want it to go.
Yeah, and keep in thought that you're wherever your mind is at. Because all you have is the mind. You see what I'm saying? And that's like the mind is basically guiding the spirit, guiding the soul. You see what I'm saying? So if your mind is just stuck on the material world, this is where you at. This is your home.
If you come from the dust, you're going to. If your mindset comes from the dust, it's going to return back to the dust.
You return. Yeah. Wow.
But if your mindset is being, your treasures are being stored in heaven, which is, you know what I mean, the upper levels, which is actually the energy and the information and the knowledge. If you storing that up, that's how you get to the heavenly realms. And the heavenly realms is inside of all of us.
Every last one says the heavens is within. Every text say the heavens is within.
From every religion. Whether it's Buddhism, Hinduism, everything says everything is text, Christianity. Everything says everything is within. That's because that thing that's sleeping inside is literally the soul that's linked directly to the Most High. And in Buddhism, they call it the sleeping Buddha.
Right.
You gotta understand, all these religions are talking about the same thing. It's just that you gotta understand, the Buddha literally represents the soul person. The middle path, which is Christ. Christ and Buddha is the same figure, just from different cultures. You gotta understand, they represent the same spiritual concepts. If y'all realize that, if any of y'all know anything about Buddhism, they say Buddha is they say that he's the something about the mid. What they say? He's the like he's the middle road or the midpoint. like in between, like not too much of this and not too little of that, like balance. He represents the balance.
In India, they call them Krishnos. In Egypt, they call them whores.
And y'all realize
Christianity call them Christ.
In the middle. Christ was in the middle. Yeah, they call it the middle path or the middle way is what Buddha did. The middle way, or something like that.
Middle passage.
And Christ represents the same thing. That's why Christ, when he died on the cross, he was in between two individuals. He was in the middle.
The murder on one side and then the thief on the other.
Exactly. A murder on one side and a thief on the other.
Yep, Harmony got it right. Buddha, Krishna, Allah, Ra. Those are just labels.
Those are labels of the same thing. It's just different cultures, y'all. The book,
somebody asked the
Russian icons.
Russian icons.
We could put that back on the screen.
Let's put it back up on the screen. Yeah. We appreciate everybody that donated towards the book, man. We definitely gonna get that book because we want to keep on coming on and doing like a series out of that.
Yeah.
Out of that book.
Break
and
that
just
thing down.
Yeah, keep breaking that book down. All right, let me find that. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let me get that back up here for y'all.
Now, this book contains our true history.
All right, let me share this. All right.
That book was $2,000 at one point.
It was at $2,000, yeah.
They just recently dropped it down to $59.99. $599.99. My bad. $599.99. Russian icons.
Yep. It's right on the screen, y'all. It's called Russian Icons. And this book is basically about how they overthrew, you know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, the Moors, the Soul Man actually,
set up basically this whole civilization.
Yep. And then it was overthrown.
This is a very important stream, man. I mean, it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people on here tonight. And y'all have to realize, you know what I mean, this is very, very, very important information. Because this is information that you can actually apply. It's not just something, somebody tell you something and send you on your way with nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you can start applying this stuff. You can start applying this stuff to your life and change your perception. Like, we supposed to be here as observers, y'all. We supposed to be learning from every little thing. That's what metaphysics is learning the elements around you, learning how different systems work. You know what I mean? Right. Go to museums, go to wildlife things, start observing how nature works, because that's only a reflection of your soul. It's only an image. You got to understand, this world is the image of God. This world is the image of the Most High. We're supposed to be studying this, and you can start implementing this. You can start implementing these different things inside of your businesses, inside of the way you raise your kids, inside of you could actually implement this stuff into your daily life, y'all. This is not just, this information is just not, you hear it and then move on. Like, I just learned something. You could actually apply these concepts. Like, for instance, we applying these metaphysical concepts to our business. As far as with the CBD, we know that the sunlight is very important for any organism to grow. Any living organism, it needs sunlight. So, and it have to be, and we know that the world and everything else work by cycles and seasons. So if we buy the stuff that's in rhythm, because you realize this is a universe. So we're inside a universe, so it's like a song. It's a unison verse. Like it's all a song, y'all. So we on a rhythmic, like it's rhythm. Everything is rhythm. That's why the first thing when you do an ultrasound and the first thing you see is the baby's heartbeat. That rhythm is the rhythm of life, y'all.
What connects us to the universe is the heart.
Yes.
The rhythm. People, what our logo is. Y'all see the sign? It's a sun, moon. Be merged together. Night and day. Be merged together.
So when you grow your foods and your vegetables and stuff
ruling out the polarity.
You grow it inside of the rhythm of the seasons, the rhythm, you know what I mean, the energy of the sun. All of this stuff matters.
Right.
All of this stuff matters. And if you think along these lines with everything you do and start applying it even to your businesses and everything else that you're doing or just your daily life, you're going to start to notice how you're going to start to gain power within yourself, and it's going to project out. Following the rhythm of life is very similar to putting in like a cheat code inside of a video game, and all of a sudden you go into something called God mode.
Right.
You realize all those cheat codes in those video games for y'all who play video games. There's always a cheat code inside of video games that when you turn on the cheat code is called God mode.
Game Genie.
And then for y'all niggas who want to take it all the way back to the Nintendo, like JR said, the Game Genie. Do y'all remember the Game Genie? You hook it up to your Nintendo, and then you able to tap into all of the video games and actually do code to put different codes inside of the video game, and then have you doing stuff super outside of the video game, like you infinite health and all this type of infinite money and all this stuff. If you play like Street Fighter and stuff, you could do all these super moves.
Turbo mode.
Turbo mode. You gotta understand that's the metaphysics of this world, period. There's nothing that's made that's not within the realm of metaphysics. Game Genie is like tapping into your genes or your genetics. This world we in is set up like a video game.
Yep.
You gotta understand, we're living under code. This whole world is set up under numeric codes. What are video games? Video games is created out of numeric codes. Yep. You have to understand this. You have to understand this information. This is how you can apply. This is how you can apply this to your daily life. Yes, somebody said it's being in the flow. Yep, you call it being in the flow or flow state. When your subconscious mind hooks onto the flow state, you start seeing things in synchronicity. You start saying certain things and it'll pop up, or you know what I'm saying, or you'll be thinking of somebody and they'll pop up. Somebody you ain't seen in years.
Or because I seen somebody in here ask why they keep seeing the same numbers over and over again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll see numbers like 222, 333, 444,
11,
555.
All that is words of the angles, the angels, numbers of the angels or angles. Synchronicity. Somebody said, y'all telling y'all age. I know, right? The Game Genie. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all have to understand this information and start applying this information. Like for y'all who's actually really studying what we saying, you know what I mean? Y'all go do your own research later with it, but I suggest y'all write a lot of this stuff down, especially the metaphysical stuff that we're like relating how the being into rhythmic, being into a rhythmic pattern, which causes synchronicity, which actually you tapping into this game matrix that we in, like a cheat code.
Right.
Like y'all really have to tap in, man. And it's like once you open that part of your mind, it never goes back to sleep.
Nope.
It never goes back to sleep. Actually, you start getting on this path of wanting to learn more and wanting to do more. But don't just learn, apply. Apply what you learn.
it.
Test things. Experiment.
Into your
You know
business, into your business models.
Yep,
Apply
into your
metaphysics.
business models, into your how you structure your household, how you structure your life.
Exactly.
Your outlook on life. Apply, 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 apply. Don't just do, you know what I mean? Faith without works is dead. Faith and works is the same thing. You know what I mean? You can't say I show you your faith and then I show you your work like it's something separate. It's the same thing.
Oh, somebody asked, was deja vu is basically time overlapping itself, occupying the same space. So you always say, damn, I thought I did this before. I feel like I did this because you have done it before.
Have.
It's just that the different dimensions is overlapping itself and occupying the same space in that moment. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all have to understand what time is, and I say this on our lives all the time. Time is just points marked off in the infinite space. That's all it is. Like we live in an infinite, eternal universe. That's what our souls are. But time is what makes things linear. Right. You understand? Like if you had an infinite space and you marked off 2 points in that infinite space and you put something in between that space, that's what makes it become linear. So your consciousness and your soul is an eternal being, and it's not, and it lives outside of the time of space.
Right.
Space and time. So if you actually marked off certain points in that infinite space, it starts to look like a geometrical or sacred geometry. Our souls is inside of those sacred geometry shapes, figures, and those are worlds and dimensions what's inside of that. Mm-hmm. And the vibratory rate inside of this sacred geometry is slowed down, which creates the physical world. That's what y'all have to understand.
Y'all funny. Yep. Ain't letting that one marinate.
Exactly. A line point. Yep. Somebody said a line point to point is 2D. Exactly. So when you connect, when you add more lines and more lines, it starts to create something called the flower of life, or the Merkaba, or it starts to create geometrical shapes and figures. That's why people get the whole thing with 5D Earth and 6D Earth and 7D Earth and fourth dimension, fifth dimension, and all that type of stuff. You get in dimensions because we're inside of sacred geometry, and the sacred geometry is vibratory rates. That's what they are. They're vibratory rates, y'all.
I mean, you can see that in snowflakes. Every snowflake is designed different. See what I'm saying? Like every snowflake has its own design. None of the designs in the snowflake is the same. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just we all have to follow that law, that universal law.
In this plane of existence.
In this plane of existence, yeah.
Just look at the shape of a spider web. Look at the geometry. Right. Look at the geometry of a spider web. Look at the geometry of the snowflake. Look at the geometry of your fingerprints. Your fingerprints is literally the Fibonacci sequence.
I was about to say that. Yep.
It's your vibratory rate, y'all. It looked like the little hypnosis thing that you be seeing when people trying to hypnotize people. That's what it looks like. That's a vibratory rate.
Right. And it springs out of that black dot.
Exactly.
Starts with that black dot. And then the Fibonacci, it springs out. Same thing like with our hairline, the birthmark, the mark in our hairline. I mean, our hair actually is the Fibonacci sequence. Like our hair
Are you
starts
talking
from
about our scalp?
our scalp. I mean, yeah, the hair on our scalp. It starts from that one point.
Yeah.
And then it starts spiraling out. And it's the same thing as the clock. The black dot in the middle of the clock that's traveling through those 12 cycles. That black dot represents the soul traveling through those 12 cycles.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the clock represents. 12, you know what I mean? The 12 zodiac signs, the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 disciples. You know what I'm saying? These are mind states. Yep, 12 months. Yep. Yep, you're right. Meant to get. I don't know what that say. Meant to gasm. You were the 13, exactly. "12 grades, the school." You know what I'm saying? Like you go through the 12 grades and then you get your master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
And then your doctor's degree. You see what I'm saying? Like you graduate the 12 and then you become the master. Yeah. Right. 12 noon. Right.
12 disciples.
12 disciples.
12
Right.
tribes of Israel.
Right.
12 months.
12 zodiacs.
12 zodiacs.
All right. There's probably a whole lot of the 12s we probably missing. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all can throw out some more 12s. Somebody said 1,200 likes. Yeah, get this joint up to 1,200 likes. We under 1,200 likes? We should be over 1,200
I
likes.
mean, people should be. I mean, like we putting in that work tonight.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. This joint. Oh, okay. We had 13K likes. You know what I'm saying? We almost matching. Shoot, there's 1,800 people in here. It should be 1,800 likes up in this joint. Yo, this the type of information. You gotta understand what we doing here. You see, we take the basic gossip stuff that everybody's talking about, but we disguise that and talk about the real stuff because the algorithm is not going to push what we straight up talking about. So we have to disguise it under gossip, celebrities, and because the algorithm push celebrities,
and
gossip,
we still tie the celebrity gossip into it,
and it still all ties into it. You see how we started all with Snoop representing the dog energy, DMX. You know what I'm saying? The Monarchs, they operate under the dog star. So it still all ties in. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We start off with those type of
I want to see you brothers and sisters apply this information because this is the only way out.
Come on with the clickbait. Exactly. We got but you gotta get the truth. Like we can't sit up here and give you 3 or 4 hours of dragging a celebrity all day. Like, that's not going to even help you do anything. I mean, that's it for entertainment purposes, but you still got to balance it out with the truth, with the real information. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, you do.
That's what they trying to do. These algorithms is to throw your balance off, because they're not going to push this type of information we're talking about. They're going to actually shadow ban and hide our channel. You know what I'm saying? So this would never hit the algorithm.
You know what's crazy? This is the information. This is the knowledge that the elites are using to control the world with.
Exactly.
We giving y'all the most highest inner teachings of what the elites are using to control your world.
Facts.
We giving y'all this information, and some of y'all still don't believe it. This is crazy. You love your slavery. You love your slavery. You must love your slavery. We literally giving y'all what they talk about and how they set up their power structures on the planet. They use metaphysics.
Yeah, I don't even know.
They use metaphysics to set up.
I don't even know if Snoop know what he really, you know what I mean, with the energy he's operating under. I'm not saying he don't, but you never hear him talking about it. You see what I'm saying? So Snoop might hear this. It might, you know what I'm saying? It might be like, oh shit, them niggas is on or something.
Massa own you.
You know what I'm saying?
They literally dominating us using the knowledge that we're teaching tonight. They just using it in a negative way. It's crazy. And like, we giving y'all this knowledge. If you start applying this to your life, you can actually elevate from the position that you're in. For instance, right. I'm gonna give y'all, and I know some of you have heard this before. I'm gonna give you a key of what they're using, how the British Empire, what they're metaphysically using to dominate the world. They're literally taking the nature of fire ants, the aggressive ones that's over here in North America and South America. They're literally taking the metaphysics of fire ants, the way they colonize everything. Mm-hmm. Y'all have to understand, they're using the tactics of a fire ant. All right, that's why they the British Empire. That's why they wear the red coats. If you understand the metaphysics and how aggressive the fire ants are, a fire ant could eat a whole animal. The way they work together, the way they colonize things, they can take down a whole animal. They can take down a whole human and eat up a whole human. A fire ant. And the British Empire literally have been moving about the world like fire ants. They literally taking the actual natural way the fire ants move about in this world and applying it to their empire. That's what we telling you. You can apply these metaphysics to your life, y'all. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Right.
That's what we're trying to tell you. We giving you the secrets that the elites is using to control. I'm gonna give you another one. I know you guys have heard this before. The internet is literally set up like spiders.
The web.
How you attracted to the web is the same way a bug get caught inside of a web, of a spider's web. They spin you with the web. They spin you with their lies. They spin you into the web, and then the spider goes over to the catch, and it sucks the blood or the energy out of that bug. Mm-hmm. And it gets fatter and fatter and fatter. They're using the metaphysics of a widow spider to create the internet to trap people. All right?
And well, let me throw this in there. The widow spider, what does it do to its husband? It eats it, right? Mm-hmm. The internet. What's flooded on the internet right now? It's flooded on the internet right now. Who are they using the most on the internet right now? The woman, the OnlyFans, the Instagram models, and You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the spider, that's crazy. And then the spider web is literally sacred geometry.
Yep.
So y'all understand what's going on here.
Peep it.
We're trying to tell you how the elites is controlling everything and what they're using to do it. They're using ancient knowledge and metaphysics.
Right.
They set their corporations up this way. They set society up this way. They colonize like the fire ants.
Right.
They got underground cities that they built just like the ants built mounds. Y'all, y'all, we giving, look, I hope y'all writing this down. I hope y'all start going out into nature. I hope y'all start going out into nature and start observing how animals and insects are moving and start applying it to your business.
I mean,
and your household.
That's why watch a lot of documentaries that has something to do with how bees work, how ants work, how sea animals work. Like, yo, you could study these geographic videos and learn a lot from. Look how the wolf pack moves. Look how the lion colony moves. Like because you gotta think about it, there's a universal law, you know what I'm saying, between the masculine and feminine energy. You see what I'm saying? That everything abides by on this planet, in the universe, period. That everything has to abide by and follow.
S-Rep get it. S-Rep said the whole court system is built on maritime law. Yes, you get it. You get it.
Exactly.
That's how they controlling everything.
Man,
the court system is built on the laws of the sea.
Right.
It's built on the laws of the sea.
The dike, the ships. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all have to understand where you're at and what you're in and who you really are. Yes, somebody said go rewatch the Disney movie Ants. Go watch Ants and Bugs Life.
And Life.
The animated movie Bugs Life and the movie Ants. Y'all will see.
And B. What's the B movie with the bees?
The B movie.
Oh, it's called B movie, right?
Yeah. It's called B movie.
Show you how the bee colony moves about. Because you know they put a lot of the knowledge in the kids' movies. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Look, it's some other woke niggas up in here.
Yeah, it's some other woke niggas.
They said, niggas said Jonah wasn't in a well, he was in jail. They tossed him into the law of the sea. Yep. Maritime law. Yes.
We got one that can see. I know, like, real talk.
Y'all have to understand, they set up everything. Even our banking system is set up like a river. You know, in rivers, you got deposits, you got the bank, the river bank.
Banks.
You know what I'm saying? You got the currency, the flow.
Ships.
Y'all have to understand the languages that they're using to set up our systems. They using nature, y'all.
Man.
Just look at the language they use with the banks. And think about the language that you use with Riverbank.
Deposit.
Liquidation. Look, y'all getting it. You see that? Liquidation. You do that with banks. The currency of how it flows. You got the deposits that happen on the side of the bank. Y'all get it now. You see, we're actually giving y'all the knowledge that they use to literally control society. And you got people out here walking away saying, I don't want to hear no more of this. You don't want to hear no more. You don't want to. Then you love slavery. You have to love slavery then.
Niggas only care about who's sleeping with who, huh?
I'm telling y'all, observe. It's a lot more out there, y'all. Just observe. Watch how things Try to find which animal or which thing in nature that certain corporations is using to set up how they do their business. Like, observe. We supposed to be up here observing and then apply it to your own life. Okay? Yeah, y'all see the language. I see y'all blotting out all the language of how banks set up their whole system based on water.
Yep.
Look, y'all saying, look, y'all got it. Balance, yup. Currencies, riverbanks, y'all getting it. Y'all getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Withdrawals, y'all getting it. Y'all getting it. Y'all getting it. See, we're not talking no bullshit. We're not talking something that's not real. We're not just talking out of our asses, y'all.
Nature is very real.
We built our business based off metaphysics. All right?
Yep.
We built our business model based off metaphysics. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is real. We're applying it. We are living proof. We are applying this. Yeah, our people don't like to read. They don't like to read. They don't like to go into nature. Everybody all scared. Ooh, it's too many bugs out there. Yo, go out there and learn, man. Get your ass into that sunlight. Get your ass into that sunlight and start learning something. Go to museums.
Certificate is a receipt. Yep.
Go to museums. Exactly. Go to, you know what I mean? Read things. Like, that's why we can't get nowhere.
The most important thing I always say, go sit with yourself and tap in within first.
Exactly.
Tap in within first. You got to learn how to sit with yourself and turn the noise of the world off for a time being. Because you only can hear it, you can't hear it you can't receive it through the noise. You got to remain still and be quiet.
So I can't even lie. It's some woke niggas up in here tonight. I'm seeing the comments. Niggas know exactly what we talking about. Look, this brother or sister right here is tapped in. Everything is based on nature. A camera is just the eyeball. Computer is the head with the brain. Exactly. Yep. They building everything based around natural things. It's all metaphysical. Y'all have to understand what's going on here. You gotta tap in, y'all. You don't understand how powerful this knowledge that we giving y'all. Most people would charge a hell of a lot of money for this knowledge, but this knowledge shouldn't. This knowledge should be free. Everybody should know this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is literally. Oh man, this is crazy. I mean, it's over 1,800 people in here. I hope it's over 1,800 likes. I mean, at least do that. I mean, look. I mean, we literally giving you top-notch knowledge here. This ain't no BS. This stuff that we can prove. We're proving it. We're giving you receipts. We just not talking out of our ass. We giving y'all receipts here. We're not just talking out of our asses, y'all. We giving y'all full-fledged receipts.
Yep, offshore accounts. Exactly.
Offshore accounts. Y'all get it. You see, they are using the language of the river, of water, to set up the banking system. What do they say? You're drowning in debt.
Drowning in debt.
Like, y'all have to understand what's going on here.
Yeah, the knowledge is out here, man. You just gotta tap in. I mean, it's the knowledge been out here. You just gotta tap in, man.
And that's why our products are quality. Our CBD is the best quality you're going to get because we understand metaphysics, y'all.
All right.
Yo, you'll be able to make the best. You'll be able to cook the best food, build the best house, build the best business, build anything, do anything. If you use metaphysics to do it, it will be perfect.
Yeah, we got.
That's why I know we got the best CBD on the market.
We ain't even getting to it yet.
Using metaphysical tactics, metaphysical. That's why these elites are so. That's why they're so good at controlling the masses, because they're using metaphysics. They're using metaphysics, y'all. Everything is so precise. They have to keep doing rituals, because when you practice metaphysics to the T, it's in detail. So you have to do things specific at specific times on specific dates inside of specific inside of specific cycles and seasons. Yeah, y'all just keep blurting out loan sharks, currency.
Loan sharks.
Yeah, they set up the banking system based off water, y'all. Based off the rivers, based off oceans. Metaphysics can't be disputed. You can't argue with it. It's the nature of the reality that we in. They understand this. And that's how they set up all of their systems. And we are lost in the sauce. We are lost. We walking around not knowing how the hell they doing what they doing. We walking around lost as hell. Like, damn, it seems like, man, these controllers and everything, they just know everything. How they able to do this and do that? How they able to do? Because they're using metaphysics to do it. Now, we giving y'all the secrets. We giving y'all the secrets. And we gave y'all proof. We gave y'all receipts. We gave y'all receipts.
I mean, you could go look the stuff up yourself.
I mean, they know it. They blurt. A lot of them blurting it out. They see that they set up the banking system. They set up the banking system based off water language. They set up the internet like a spider to capture your energy, spin you in a web and
website.
Yeah, the website. Yup, and you go on the website, you get spent inside of whatever's on the web, and then you get the spider come over and you get bitten. And they send out pheromones. That's what the spider do. That's how you get caught up into the web. That's how the bugs get caught up into the web. It's a certain scent or pheromone or a certain type of energy pulse they give out. And then the bugs get attracted to the pheromones, and then they fly into the web, and then they get on the web, and they spit up into the web, and then the spider comes and suck the energy out of them and use that energy to grow. Do y'all understand this? Do y'all understand what true metaphysics is? Because most people don't understand what metaphysics is, or some people understand so much that they talk too advanced for layman people to understand. We bringing it down so you can actually apply this to your life. We're not trying to hit you with all this astronomical, antaconical talk. We all that shit. We ain't doing none of that.
Astronomical,
acapalical, all that shit that niggas be talking. And we try to break it down into layman's terms for y'all, like, so y'all can understand and actually use it. Look, now y'all's tapped in. Look, niggas is starting to bring up more shit.
Yeah.
The bar, law. Is that like, look, y'all see? Y'all getting it. Keep thinking along those lines. Keep thinking along those lines. And you will figure this shit out. You will tap into something and you become the game genie.
Yep.
And you'll be able to put the cheat codes in so you can win at life.
And at death. Shit.
And at death.
You know what I'm saying? Got to understand where you come from to know where you're going. Yep, friendship, hardships, relationships.
Y'all getting it.
We on these ships, man.
We on these ships, and what's a vessel? You know what I'm saying? And we got blood vessels.
Blood vessels, yeah.
Blood vessels contain the cells. The cells are trapped inside of the vessels. That's what the African slave ships and shit was about.
Exactly.
The black man or the soul man being trapped inside of a vessel. and being bought into a foreign land. They are using metaphysics. They're using metaphysics.
That's what Noah's Ark represents, the DNA. You know what I'm saying? Two of everything, male and female, right? Masculine and the feminine energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 levels of the shit. Somebody said Noah's Ark was a spaceship. It's DNA, man.
Exactly. Noah's Ark is literally DNA. Is the DNA of this planet.
DNA.
And now they have the metaverse. Exactly. And now they're going to trap niggas in that. They use the metaphysics to build up the metaverse. Why do you think Facebook changed their name to Meta? Listen. We are giving you the highest knowledge that you can get from any secret society. We are giving you the highest knowledge you can get from. Goes past even the 33rd degree of masonry. They know this information, and they've been applying this information and using it.
They distract you with all this Illuminati and Freemasonry shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pure knowledge to keep you out of it. Knowledge is neutral, man.
Out.
The energy is neutral. Energy at its purest is neutral. You can either use it for good or use it for evil.
They created all this Illuminati crap, talking about all that stuff to keep you out of the knowledge.
When you so much more than that anyway. When you so much more than those titles and those labels. You above all that shit.
Yes, that book is $599.99. Book used to be $2,000. This book shows the true history of this plant, the true history of black people and what happened, how we used to rule everything, and there was a revolution overthrowing dark-skinned people, and they basically replaced everything with white images. It was like a whole paradigm shift.
Yep.
This book is I mean, and they know niggas ain't gonna buy no $500 book or no $2,000 book. Not even to know it. So we trying to raise the money tonight to buy the book so we can actually study the book with y'all.
Yeah, because we're
gonna
break
by
this
page.
Book. Yeah, we're gonna
break this book down. We're gonna break this book down.
Seriously, we're gonna create a whole basically a whole study drawn out of this. You know what I'm saying?
It's only one copy left on Amazon.
Damn. Yo. Dang. Somebody said I see $7.99.
Don't tell me they raised the price of that joint just overnight.
You know they'll do that when they start seeing a lot of people searching and looking for it. That's they trick. Yo, it's $7.99 now. Oh shit! It was just.
I gotta go.
Y'all see, it was just $5.99 now.
Yeah, we just.
If a lot, we might have actually hiked the price of that book up by just talking about it. Because what they'd do, they'd see how many people searching for that book. You know what I'm saying? And they'd raise the price up. Yeah, I was thinking about looking for the PDF, but I don't know when it comes to books like this, you're not gonna find no PDF for this type of book when it's like a rare book to get. You're not gonna find
Man, they keep raising the price of this shit.
They raised the price.
It's another copy on here called Russian and Greek icons. That shit is $1,500.
Wow. Wow. Y'all see how much it was on the screen?
That was tonight. We took that snapshot tonight of that. So they just raised it. They just raised the price of this just tonight.
They probably seen a whole bunch of people. Searching for it.
Now it's $2,998.
Nah.
They raised the price even more. Oh, they out here playing games. You know what? I bet you if we bought this book, we'd be getting monitored.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, if they know. Hell yeah, if we buy this book, you know they gonna watch us. Damn, that's
I bet
crazy.
you I can find this somewhere else.
Yeah, see if you can find it somewhere else. Yeah.
I can't believe they just raised this damn book like this. I can't believe they just raised this much.
Now y'all see, it was $5.99. Y'all see that?
Just earlier, just like 2 hours ago, it was $599. Just 2 hours ago.
Somebody said the book is $4.45 used.
Oh, they really don't want niggas to get hands on these books, huh?
Yeah, yeah. That's basically what it is. Like, because not many in existence. You know what I'm saying?
We might be able to find a PDF. Right,
Somebody said it ain't on. Somebody said in here it's not on PDF.
All right, so I see one on eBay. All right, let me see. All right, the one on eBay is 400.
400. Somebody said if it is the PDF will be changed. $400. Let me go look this shit real quick.
Somebody said they took it down now. So, yeah, exactly, Mr. Humble. They want us listening to drill rap and watching TikTok, yup, and reality shows. How dare we try and break free? Yup. There you go. That's exactly what they want. You got that right. You got that right.
You said this book is on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
I don't even see that shit.
Somebody said they took it down.
Russian icon. Who is this shit written by?
Somebody named Vladimir Ivanko or some shit like that.
Okay, all right. I just seen his name. It says icon, devotion, sacred spaces. Apparently, that's not it. Yeah, that shit gone. Yeah, that shit ain't on here no more. Somebody must have bought that shit or something. That joint gone. Yeah, that joint ain't on here. What the hell? I see it on on abooks.com. That shit $1,795.
It's showing y'all we ain't bullshitting y'all. You see, somebody's guarding these books.
Yeah, I see the one on Amazon for 400 used. You said it was on Amazon, right?
It's on Amazon, yeah.
That shit gone.
Currently unavailable. Yup.
Yup, it's gone.
Yup, I went to the listing that I went to earlier and it says it's currently unavailable.
Somebody must have even bought that, John. Somebody bought it. Which one of you niggas in here bought it?
Which one of y'all niggas in here just bought this
One
book?
of y'all niggas bought that shit.
It's one of y'all niggas
Reveal yourself now. Reveal yourself now. Which one of you niggas bought this book, man? Somebody like, shit, I'm gonna talk about it on my channel. We got infiltrated, man. Somebody bought the goddamn book. Probably one of you celebrity ass niggas.
That's some nut shit.
I feel like one of them Asian ass celebrity ass niggas was in here and bought and grabbed that book.
Which one of y'all niggas in here bought that book, man?
That's crazy.
Y'all better be sending us a copy of that shit.
Hell yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Niggas bought that goddamn book.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that joint gone. It's out of here. Might have to grab that motherfucker off. All right, here go page count. All right, it's 445 on oh no, here it's on Abe Books. Let me see you this, John. It's on Abe. See, I shouldn't even be telling y'all niggas what it's on.
Nah, don't tell these niggas what it's on.
Might try to go buy this one.
You just told the niggas what it was on.
I know, right? I told you.
Losers. Slackers.
Let me see you this one. You got it?
Yeah, I'm about to go to it now. That's crazy. Man.
That nigga, whoever that was, nigga, grab that joint on Amazon real quick.
They bought that shit when it was $7.99.
Dang.
They bought it at $799.
That's crazy. Yep, yeah. Somebody said it's on Amazon for $5.99. We looked on there.
We looked. Where is it at?
Where is it at?
I
Put the link.
can't
Put the
find it
link.
no more. It says it's not
Put the link in the comment.
Hold on, I'm about to get this shit off. Oh shit, I'm about to tell Nick. Let me get this shit real quick. Grab this. Let me grab this up real quick.
Yeah. All right, we found one. We appreciate all the people that donated for us to get this book. We appreciate y'all, man. Cause we definitely gonna break this damn book down. Y'all keep in mind all the ones it's not the same, because some people rewrote this book and did it like a workbook, and it's not the original. So you start seeing ones for cheaper, that's not the original book. That's probably other people writing about the book. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we try and grab the original John. While y'all have it, man, make sure y'all hit up the nightandaycbdhub.com and get your smokes, man. Get your, you know what I'm saying? Get your pre-rolls. You can get your gummies, your edibles. We got vapes. We got CBD hot sauce on there. We got CBD body butters and soaps that's made from CBD. Highly medicated.
Yeah, y'all going. Matter of fact, go to the web while I'm doing this. Go to the website and show them some of the reviews. Let's put the joint on there so they can see we not bullshitting y'all. You know what? Could it be checked out at a lot? I doubt a library had that book.
Yeah.
I honestly doubt a library would have that book.
Make sure y'all join the email list too, so you can get your 15% discounts. Yeah, man. They
y'all see how much money we pay for the knowledge, y'all? We not. That's why I said we ain't BSing.
And the people that donated, so we definitely gonna do the content out of that book. We obligated now because y'all donated, so obligated. Here's the website y'all can go to. Our website, 9daycbdhub.com. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all see it? Yes, sir. Go to pre-rolls. Yes, sir. All right, let me go to guess we go to some reviews real quick. Yeah, we definitely going with that book, man. By Jennifer J. She said, nice and relaxing, helping me cut back on my marijuana consumption. Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? Reviews. By China W. 9-day sticks are helping my insomnia and anxiety. I could not have thought of a better product for use. They said they taste really great. I tried 2 flavors. Regular, but now I just, yeah. Fast delivery, of course. Oh shit, hold on. Go back up. As Carla M says, best ever, really helps my anxiety. Thank you so much. I will order once more. I will order more. Yeah, so y'all go to the site, man. Y'all see the reviews, man. Just go through the Jones and y'all see the reviews. You know what I'm saying?
Best stuff. The best stuff.
And when y'all order, y'all get y'all stuff in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Here's all the hair skin products, the hemp butters, bodies, CBD lotion. Yep.
Damn. So they gonna have niggas waiting for this book, huh?
Yep.
20 to 40 business days? God damn.
Damn.
Where it coming from?
That joint must be coming from another country or something. Dang. Make sure y'all join the email list, the newsletter. So, yep.
Where that shit coming from?
Does it say?
Where they shipping that from? Nah. Oh, I think it's coming from Germany.
Oh, it's coming from Germany?
Yeah.
Dang. Niggas gotta scout the earth to get the goddamn book. All right. Yep. Somebody said they reprinting that motherfucker. Man, shit. So you already ordered it?
Yep.
Oh, the book ordered, y'all. We got the book ordered, so.
Wow. You know we bought the book.
Damn, we appreciate everybody that supported us, man.
Definitely.
Getting this book. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. We definitely about to turn up with that information. Appreciate y'all.
We definitely appreciate the love, man. You know, I mean, it's we've been y'all see where we go. You see how far we go just to get that information. You know what I'm saying?
For the membership, Michael Young.
Y'all see how far we go? We buy a damn near $500 book just for this information.
Hell yeah. That's because we take this shit serious. Niggas ain't playing around with this
Sure
shit.
do take this serious.
Niggas ain't playing around with the information, man.
Yes, vape carts. Yeah, we ain't playing around.
Yep. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? How long we been on this, John? Let me see.
3 hours.
3 hours?
3
Damn,
hours.
we gave niggas 3 hours. Man, that's what's up though. Like we lose track of time when you know what I'm saying, when we doing this. I don't really think about time. Time be flying by. Niggas just getting the information out, you know what I'm saying? And you just go into a different zone when you in that zone, shit, time don't even matter. Now I see how him and them niggas be going for 8 or 9 hours, 12 hours, 12-hour lectures, you know what I'm saying? Because once you get into that zone and that energy space, the knowledge, you don't get that time shit you don't even be thinking about no damn time.
That's true.
Remember in the scriptures they were saying niggas was falling out the window and shit. Remember them niggas preaching all night and shit. Niggas fell out the window. Niggas was falling out the window and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We be going in, man. Shit.
Going in, fam. Going in nonstop.
Nigga, to the point niggas falling out the windows, huh?
To the point niggas falling out the window, fam.
My neck, my back, my neck and my back.
I'm
suing y'all for $150,000. Well, we can sell out of court right now for $50.
I had to go, nigga died. I had to go wake that nigga back up. Like, man, come back to the lecture. Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man.
We definitely do.
I mean, niggas. Somebody said there's a museum of Russian icons in Clinton. The icons are black people. Some whitewash, but majority of black people. Like I said, Phil Valentine did. Oh yeah, that's all they used to do is the long ass lectures back in the day. Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, C. Free Manel, like they used to be doing long ass lectures, boy. Up to 12 hours. Nigga, them. It's easy to lose track of time when you in that zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you gotta realize there's no time in the spiritual realm. So when you tapped in to the spiritual realm, you ain't worrying about the time.
Damn sure ain't.
Hell no. Yup. Time flies. Yup. Time travel.
Time flies. Time travel. Yup.
Yeah, they got the Black Madonna. Yup. In St. Petersburg. Yup. Vatican. Yeah, we just showed that earlier that the Pope and them was worshiping the black baby Jesus. Thanks, Judith, for the super chat. Much love to all y'all that supported us, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, we got the book. We got the book. So I mean, we ordered the book. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take a little bit while for them to ship it out and get it to us.
They actually got this old ass artifact. I just seen a Google image of something that's in that book. Old ass artifact showing black leaders in Russia.
Right. Right, J Baby got it at a better deal.
Let me send that shit. Hold on, I'm about to send you this drawing.
All right.
This is like some ancient shit, right? See,
I'll pull it up.
They don't want nobody. They don't want nobody to know this information, huh? Because they definitely took that shit off Amazon. I don't know if somebody bought it. I don't know what happened.
Somebody must have bought that joint. But it would have said out of stock. It said unavailable.
Unavailable.
Well, if it was only one,
it was only one copy.
Yeah, it would say unavailable if it was only one copy. Let me know when you send it. Let me see. All right.
That's in one of the museums.
That's in one of the. All right, I'm gonna show y'all this picture that he just sent real quick.
This is from inside that book. That expensive ass book we just paid for. Most expensive book I ever bought in my life.
That's how much dedicated we are to what we doing.
Hell yeah.
And that's taken from the original.
Yeah, this is the original joint. Yup, the original piece.
All right, let me share this, y'all. Hold on. Man.
Look at that.
Wow.
We was telling you. That's what we was telling y'all. For those of y'all who was here since the beginning of the stream, we was telling you the more dark your skin was, the more elite you were seen around.
Nah, Big Rim, we had to buy the book. We don't have the book in our possession. We had to order it online. We don't have the physical book with us yet. We just ordered it tonight.
Yeah, and that joint ain't coming.
Nah, this is a picture that he pulled up from Google. A picture that's in the book.
Hopefully it comes earlier than what they say is going to come.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me get a little bit zoom in. Let me zoom on that a little bit more.
This image was on Google. Some people had bought this book and they put some of the images from the book on Google.
So you can really analyze that.
Look at that.
Dang.
Buster Brown said, consider it as an investment in our freedom from Mental slave. Exactly. I agree. That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Wow.
What's that, like the sun? I'm trying to see what the hell it is.
It looked like some type of
Above
king.
the head.
Look like a king and like look, they both enlightened. That's what
Right.
the halo around their head means.
Right.
So they one got a crown on. I don't know if this like one is like a nobleman and the other one's a king.
Yeah.
Is that a female? Maybe
Yeah.
that's a queen. Maybe that's a king and a queen.
I'm gonna zoom in.
Yeah, that's a woman over there. That's a
What's
black
that
woman.
above their
That's a
head?
black woman. That's a black man. That look like a picture or something.
Look like
Almost
a
look like the
sup-
picture
yeah.
of the Last Supper.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. The Last Supper. Yup. Dang. And they took all these pictures, the original pictures, and painted them white. And throughout all the cathedrals and throughout the world. And
Denise Brooks said, "Shoot, they got it. I'm gonna go to bed."
right, I feel you. Right, yeah, they got it. I'll go to bed. Somebody said, "What I miss?"
Yeah,
a whole lot.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
You gonna always bring this joint back, definitely though. Watch the replay. Yeah, but look, the buzz, other designs on. Yeah, man, I can't wait till we get this book.
Oh man.
Oh man, I can't wait till we get this book. Dang.
Wow, we bought the book. Damn, somebody said put it in the safe. I know, right?
Right.
Oh, we got something on the Sphinx, don't we?
Yeah, let me pull that up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this up. Yeah, we did got some on the Sphinx. Hold on. Yes, we do. I think this might be right here.
The Sphinx was the face of a black woman. The Sphinx is not a man. It's the face of a woman and the body of a lioness, because they believe that the year that it was born, created 10,000 years ago, before the pyramids. In fact, the pyramids were built there to complement the Sphinx that had been there for generations, if not millennia. It was built during the cusp of the constellations of Leo and Virgo. So Virgo was the woman's head, and Leo was the body of the lion or the lioness. And so we know that the pyramids were astronomically inclined. We know that one of the functions was to trace the constellations. We know that the 3 pyramids that exist right now actually are in direct relationship to the 3 stars in Orion's belt. They perfectly match up. So we know that it was done for astronomical reasons. We know that every entrance to those 3 pyramids, Khufu.
The Sphinx is a black woman. Black woman is the mother of the earth. Black woman represents the mother of the earth. And they removed the nose.
They removed the nose.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yup. They removed the nose. Negro nose, man. You know what I'm saying? That's because they knew that was Negro nose. They removed the Negro nose.
I mean, See, they always they always, the oppressors always been using the metaphysics.
Negro.
Cause look, who did the oppressors get to nurse their children?
Black women.
Exactly. Do y'all understand?
Breastfeeding their babies.
Now y'all know that's like the most personal thing that you can do, like with your child, is breastfeed, and they let the black women breastfeed their children. That speaks a lot. They've been using the metaphysics. They've been using the metaphysics. All right.
The milk from that melanated breast holds certain information. See what I'm saying?
We trying. Oh man. See, we ain't just getting up here talking shit. You know what I mean? We giving y'all receipts what we saying. Yeah, I mean, shit. We just sat up here and bought a damn near $500 book.
Got here a $500 book, man. That y'all help pay for.
Pretty much.
Cause y'all want the information like we want the information. You know what I'm saying?
They can't. We ain't say that because that's impossible. Someone says, so not once did y'all say they're trying to stop the return of Jesus Christ. Nah, there ain't no point even saying that because that's not even possible. The return is already happening. You just gotta just
it's not like
a real eye.
You gotta think it's a gradual thing. It's not one big bang. Yeah. Somebody's coming back. Like it's not one event.
Yeah,
you have to understand these things happen
gradually.
It's gradually happening.
It's a process.
You see what I'm saying? There's no one big event that's going to happen. It's a gradual thing. We're gradually waking up. Yeah, Damon, the pyramids were also portals, exactly. Mr. Humble Banks said blacks ruled the planet. Yeah, but the book that we just got is showing you how it was overthrown.
Yeah, the whole thief in the night, that means that you're gonna be taken out of your ignorance, because you gotta understand the night represents darkness, and night is just the ignorance to the light. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Darkness is just ignorance. So the Christ is going to awaken within you, because it says it right there. It says it right there in your scriptures. Christ is in you. It's going to awaken in you, and then it's going to basically bring you out of your ignorance. So it's like a thief in the night. Basically going to come grab you like a thief in the night.
That's Jinx. That's the return. Return of the Christ consciousness. That's the coming. Man.
Everything start off in ignorance anyway, because that's why, in the dark, and then let there be light. And then the light comes on. The darkness didn't know itself. It was ignorant. They don't know what it looked like until the light was turned on, and then these beings were created in the image so they could see themselves like a mirror. They didn't know what they looked like before.
They're trying to stop the return of Jesus through Christ.
Oh man.
Yeah, ain't no stopping the return of the
Christ, yeah.
To Christ. There is no stop. It's already in you. So what can they?
It's no stop.
How is it? They can't stop what's already in you. Gotta go within, man. Exactly, Lisa Adams. Go within. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Not from the sky. The whole sky thing is a allegory of coming from a higher realm of thought and through the individual. Yeah, we already covered all of that. We already covered the whole Christ and everything. You just gotta bring the video back. We already explained all of this.
Yep. Yep. Y'all definitely was tuned in tonight, man. Had more people on the live than usual. You know what I'm saying? Deal, you need to shut up. Anybody got any questions real quick before we get up out of here? Try to answer a couple.
Best to learn. Get a bloody back for sure.
Mm-hmm. Master own you. He can do whatever he want with you.
Mm-hmm. It don't take much coughing for Master to pour me a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine.
Anybody
got any questions?
This was definitely a good show tonight, I tell you that.
Heck yeah. Oh yeah. This show was popping. This show was fire, man. Y'all got to admit that. This show was fire.
I know we ain't even get into the airy spirit shit tonight. We're gonna have to do that live tomorrow.
We do it tomorrow. Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
do
we
it
got the
tomorrow.
live. Yep. We wanna do it during the day.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna come back with the airy spirits. I mean, shit tomorrow. We got some other shit came out, so we gonna definitely get on it tomorrow.
Master own you.
Master own you. He can do whatever he want with you.
Y'all know anything about Metatron? Yeah, that's basically another name for Enoch, or another name for Hermes Trismegistus or Thoth.
Yeah.
It just basically represents the higher mind of thought. Thought is the enlightened mind who's actually aware of his divinity And what happens is when you reach that level, you start to live out your spiritual path, which is your higher self, which is connected to the divine, which is connected to the Most High. Because in the Bible it says Enoch walked with God. Enoch was taken up and walked with God.
Right.
That's what Metatron is. Metatron, Enoch, Thoth, Tahuti, all these people.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
Oh yeah, we could do some of that too. I know Nomi B said touch on the Bible code. That's a topic worth looking into. Yeah. Start breaking down the Bible metaphysically. You know what I'm saying? Oh
We already
shit.
been doing that.
Yeah, oh actually we already
We've been doing that.
Yeah, what am I thinking? We've been doing that. What am I thinking? Yeah. We've been doing that. I you know. Yeah, Mr. Knowledge said the soap's fire. Thanks, good brother.
Oh hell yeah, that book is gonna be written off for taxes. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cause we're using it for our content.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know. We might have some people on tomorrow. Adam Etheridge. If we have some people on, we'll get you on if you're around when we do the report.
Yep.
What was your question, real Judah? I ain't see your question. What the hell? This is a math question? 7 days in a week.
Shout out to S Rep. Say don't even remember I found his channel, but
why is it 30 days in a month?
We're glad you're here, man.
Oh, it's we not going by, you gotta understand, we going by the Roman, we going by the Roman calendar, which is not, that's a synthetic calendar. If you really want to go by the right calendar, you'll go by the Ethiopian calendar.
Yeah.
The Ethiopian calendar got 13 months. We're actually in the year, I believe we're in the year 2014. When COVID happened, we was in the year 2012.
Right.
According to the Ethiopian calendar. The reason why the months is playing out like that because it's synthetic. It's not the real, it's not keeping the real time or the real cycles. That's why it don't make sense. I don't know, the Romans just confused everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanna find the actual real knowledge from Christianity, you would grab yourself an Ethiopian Bible. Yep. They wasn't, and you would grab the Ethiopian calendar because they wasn't taken over by Rome. The Ethiopians wasn't taken over by Rome, so they actually got the most purest form of Christianity on the planet.
Exactly. Yeah, I got.
They wasn't in that mess with the. Yup, exactly. They wasn't in that mess with the Council of Nicaea and all that.
Yeah, we got some on the doggones. Matter of fact, let me pull that up.
Yep, Constantine changed the calendar, and the Council of Nicaea, along with Constantine, actually removed a lot of the Bible out, a lot of the scriptures out of the Bible.
Let me pull this up.
Primitive African tribe had information that's impossible for them to know at their point in time. When researchers found their 700-year-old cave drawings, they found pictures of our solar system as well as the star Sirius. They literally knew about Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto 600 years before modern science discovered them, even depicting Jupiter's moons and Saturn's rings as if they'd seen them from outer space. Even crazier is that they knew about Sirius A and Sirius B. According to them, Sirius B was a white dwarf that rotated around Sirius A every 50 years. We literally just found out about Sirius B in 1862, and we proved that it rotates around Sirius A every 50 years like the Dogg said. They even said the white dwarf Sirius B is made of the heaviest matter in the universe, which now science tells us that it very well could be. When scientists asked how they got their information, they said it was given to them by some beings from outer space, which I'll talk about in part 2.
Doggones.
Yeah, that's the energy that's the energy and the knowledge that the queen and all of them, that the monarchs are using to set up their empire. Any more questions before we head up out of here? Any more questions?
Yeah, who is this TikToker? TikTaker.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me
see. Is this TikTok going anywhere?
Yeah, let's see. Cause we gotta give him some
First
credit.
Credit. I don't see. Dang, got it on there.
This primitive African tribe had information that's impossible for them to know.
Let me try and see. Let me pull up TikTok on my phone, see something. Yeah, I can follow us on TikTok too. Night and Day Network on TikTok.
TikTok is Indigo Bruno.
Indigo Bruno?
Yeah.
All right. So that's his TikTok.
And he got a YouTube, Indigo Bruno, YouTube channel. All right,
I see it. Yup, Indigo Bruno. All right. He got 1.4 million followers on TikTok. Dang.
That's a true TikToker. That's one hell of a TikToker.
All right.
Oh, his YouTube channel is also Indigo Bruno. He got 14,000 subscribers. So y'all can go and subscribe to Indigo Bruno. I guess he got some other information on here. The knowledge of the universe, the hidden truths about the chakras, aliens exist, and this is all the proof you need. And something about the third eye. Okay, he got some knowledge videos on his channel. Might actually go check it out myself and see what he over there talking about.
Yeah. See what's going on me.
Yeah, if you find yourself, connecting with the energy of this knowledge, this is your time. This is your time. And this is where you're supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is definitely where you're supposed to be. Somebody asks, is Jesus in outer space? You want to take this one, JR?
Nah.
They want to know if Jesus in outer space. Nah, Jesus is on this planet walking around.
Yep. He's here. My nigga, he's fucking here.
Bro, Sanchez TV has a lot of esoteric info on his channel also. Alright, cool. Go follow him, y'all. They got, you know what I mean? Whoever's speaking that esoteric stuff, you know what I mean? Get them a listen. Check out what they saying, because
Yup. Somebody said watch. Yeah, yup. You can watch Hidden Colors for entry. Yup. For entry level. Yeah, that's what you can watch that for, like, if you want to tap into the, you know what I'm saying, the first level or second level, whatever level that is. Yeah, that's like, yeah.
My personal opinion. You good? I'm gonna answer this person's question after you finish. My bad.
Nah, you good. I'm good. Nah, you ain't cut me off. I was done.
Somebody asked, y'all think Elizabeth died yesterday, or they just announced it yesterday for a ritual? My personal opinion, I think she died right before COVID started. That's why they shut the world down.
Right.
I think she died 2 years ago when COVID happened. That was one of the protocols.
Right.
After she died, was to shut the world down, because you gotta understand, she's ahead of a lot of industries. A lot of industries was owned by her personally. So it was a big paradigm shift on the planet. That's just I can't confirm this, so don't just take it as fact, but that's what I believe. I believe that she died when COVID happened. That's why they shut the world down. Right, Lativia J. That's what I'm feeling like right now. That's all I have to say. That's what I'm feeling right now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So y'all, 90daynetmarket.com. Y'all can support us there. You see all the websites scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
To go get your natural body soaps and oils. Our soaps are made in small batches from fresh flowers and fruits and stuff from the garden.
Yeah.
So our soaps are completely natural.
And you
with
get
no chemicals or nothing, as well as our skincare and hair care products.
Yep.
All natural, organic.
Black
Look,
seed
y'all see
oils.
what we got? Y'all see it?
Yep.
All natural products, y'all. That's
Detox.
90 Day Net Market.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff for people that you know what I'm saying, like detox and just everything's not all natural. Black seed oils. You know what I mean? Body butters. We got something on there for Yanni, for your Yanni ladies. The liquid gold. Yep. See that right there.
Yes, we're black owned. Yeah, you can't tell.
Yeah, everything black owned. Hell yeah, this is all.
And our suppliers are also, so you are spending money with I mean, brothers and sisters. We got a community going here. So if you sell products yourself, you can hit up our email.
Yeah.
And a lot of our suppliers are people that, that's like-minded. So all this stuff is handmade, natural, organic, nothing synthetic.
Beer cream, all that.
And it's high quality. It really is high quality products.
Elderberry.
I mean, don't be going to Walmart and buying all those chemicals that they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Black seed oil. Exactly. It's all organic, so don't panic.
Yes. So if y'all want to support us that way, you can go to all our websites is in our description.
Yeah.
This video, you go into the description box.
You even get your bathroom sets, melanated bathroom sets, the melanated artwork.
Websites is also scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and the mods are also posting the websites in the chat as we talk about them. All right. Bathroom sets with the black melanated art. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Link for the body soaps and oils like golden sand and African gold and Egyptian amber, all natural oils with no with nothing cut. It ain't cut with nothing. So y'all can look at the reviews and see how high quality the products is. We help people with their acne and their eczema and all types of other skin conditions. The CBD is helping people with their insomnia and their arthritis and their depression. It's lifting people moods up. You know what I'm saying? It's helping with people rheumatoid arthritis, helping with back pain, headaches, all of that. And that's at nightanddaycbdhub.com. We the only ones you can come to get CBD cigarettes, lavender cigarettes. What it got CBD and lavender. Mint. Yep. Fresh mint. Now this mint is fresh straight from the garden, y'all. This is fresh mint grown in season and outdoors, mixed into high quality CBD, CBG, grown outside in the sunlight in season, highest quality. You could buy big jars of pre-rolls from us. The pre-rolls got all the flour in there, like Granddaddy Purple, Pineapple Express, all grown naturally with no synthetic chemicals. All black owned. Yes, we're black owned. If that matters to y'all, we are black owned. If y'all want to support us that way, you can do that. Or simply just like the video. Thank you for watching all of our videos. Thank you for watching, engaging and everything. Watching our videos and commenting and engaging. We definitely appreciate that a lot.
Yep. Appreciate y'all, man.
I think that's all I had to say.
All right, we be back tomorrow with the Airy Spirit shit. So we're gonna take y'all out of here.
The shop link is in the description box.
Yep.
It's also scrolling across the screen. If you can see all of our shops and cash apps and everything, it's scrolling across the screen. Here, I'll even put another link in the room. You see the mod, nightanddaynetmarket.com, and then I put a link in there for the CBD shop. So there you go. A link for the CBD shop and a link for the nightanddaynetmarket.com. So you get your soaps and stuff at Night and Day Net Market, your skincare products, you get your CBD at nightanddayscbdhub.com. And we thank you guys for tuning in.
We'll be back tomorrow.
And that's all we had to say.
Hey, what's going on, my good peoples? My name is Itico La Paris Jordan, and I am the owner of Melanin Splash LLC, partners with the Night and Day Shopping Network, with them boys, the Curry Gang. And guess what? They got it going on. But guess what? Guess what else is going on? This right here, this Gorilla Strength. If you've been backed up, if you've been having a hard time, you need a good detox and cleanse that gets you straight, you need Gorilla Strength. Hey guys, check this out. Turmeric, black seed oil, black maca root, ginger, vitamin D, ashwagandha, sea moss, all in one container? That's crazy. But guess what? I'm crazy enough to put it inside of here and put it on that network. And I thank them boys. Yes, because we're going to get it popping. You need to go there today. If you want, see them boxing gloves? It means something. You need to go there and get it. Go subscribe to the Night and Day Shopping Network and make sure you pick up some of this Gorilla Strength so you can have an easy day. You want everything to flow? You know where to go. To the Night and Day Shopping Network. Get it popping. Yes. It's waiting for you. Let's go.